Ladies and gentlemen, the time has arrived. It is the NBA Finals 2023. Miami Heat taking on the Denver Nuggets. 6 weeks of playoff action. And it all comes to these final 4 games because it is 4 wins, first to 4 wins in a best of 7 series between these two sides. The two best teams in the NBA right now are going to face off in a best of 7 series. And I can't wait for it. Big up to man like CM. Big up to man like Chino. Are you guys ready for this?
Ah, man. Feeling good. We're all looking good. I know Chino's got his suit on somewhere, man. Somewhere.
That's me.
But this is a big.
I got my apron on. I'm chefing it up.
Now, what are you cooking? What are you cooking, man? What are you cooking
some
up?
curry chicken
Oh,
for
yeah.
work, and I'm making some brown stew chicken for the house, bro.
Okay. Let's go. Let's go.
Hey,
Chino in
listen.
the building.
Come on, man. Big up Chino, big up Roland, big up to everybody in the chat. It's been a long run and we're here in the finals. What a matchup. The Denver Nuggets, Miami Heat. Denver have been one of the best teams in the league. They've come in the playoffs, dispatched the Lakers in the conference finals, swept them. And they've been waiting 10 days. They've been resting. And now we travel back here to Denver, Miami. They made it a tough job, but they were still able to get rid of Boston. It went to 7. It was a game 7, and they made it look easy. They made it look real easy in the end of the day. So now we're looking at the possible matchups. We're looking at both teams. We're seeing guys like Nikola Jokic, Jamal Murray, who had probably his best performances so far in that Lakers series, where he was able to showcase once again how great of a talent he is, how great of a playoff performer he is. Same with Nikola Jokic. The guy is a walking triple-double machine, a guy who can start the game aggressively or can play to the pace of his teammates, get them going first. Just one of the perfect type of archetypes you can ever have of a star player. And he's a center, the guy that can rebound, lead your offense, dribble handoffs with Jamal Murray, and then all of the guys around him, MPJ, Bruce Brown. There's so much tough players in that roster that will compete, that will play for each other, and they know each other because a lot of those guys, barring a few, have played together with each other for quite a few years. Obviously, there's been injuries here and there, but they're close with each other, including their coach, Michael Malone. So it's been a long time coming for this Denver team because everybody's kind of been questioning them. I know a lot of people regarding Jokic have been saying he's one of the weakest MVPs of all time, but haven't been put in context as to why he hasn't been able to reach to a certain spot in the playoffs. Simple as there's a healthy team there. They've made additions now, and look where they are now. They're in the NBA Finals, 4 games away from a ring. But now for Miami.
Hey, CM, before you go to Miami real quick, I'm not cutting you off. I want to say one thing. You said people say the weakest MVP ever. I don't know if you might seen my most recent tweet that blew up with like 100 likes and like 30 retweets. It was ESPN saying something about the contenders for next season. And I said it puzzled me how there's a team on here who's always a contender at the beginning of the season. But never make it out the second round, right?
Yeah.
It puzzled me. But to touch on what you said, Jokic the weakest MVP. Didn't Jokic went to the conference final in 2020?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
The other guy that just cried for the MVP have never made it out the second round. And it's not his teammates' fault because his teammates have always showed up, always showed out. I mean, other than Ben Simmons.
Yeah.
But they always showed up. His body, he don't take care of his body because he fall on the floor a lot. But I don't want to cut off segue anything. I'm just saying people shouldn't be saying that about Jokic. Like, you might know I have a lot of respect for Jokic.
Yeah.
Okay, go away. I have a lot of respect for Jokic, and I don't think he's the weakest MVP. I think he deserved this MVP, and I think he should have been 3 times MVP. The guy is a hell of a player. He's fat, yes, But he makes basketball look easy. You know what I'm
Hey,
saying? But
hey, respect the transformation. This guy runs for the 48 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
He runs.
hey, I'm
He
not.
does not
Yeah,
slack. He runs. So we got to respect
no,
him, man.
bro. Listen, you man gonna see, bro. And then pick and roll when he's supposed to switch and they try to do a push pass, bro. He about to try to kick at it, bro. He is lazy, bro. But he plays the game though. But no, I just wanted to touch on that, CM. And I know not you
Yeah.
saying it because I've seen it,
Mm-hmm.
bro. I've seen it. I just don't like the talk, bro. And I just think, I mean, and I don't hate Joel Embiid. Joel is a hell of a player, but Joel just doesn't take care of his body and Joel just doesn't show up in the playoffs. And let's not get it wrong, it was Joel Embiid that Kawhi hit that shot over, bro. And man just took a pose. Man went on his knees, bro. Was looking at it. But go ahead, CM. You went to the Miami Heat side, so go ahead, finish up, bro. Go
Bro,
ahead.
Miami is a beautiful story, bro. Because these guys, they came in the play-in, they lost the first game, and they were able to get through in the second game, 8th seed. Nobody had any type of expectations against them, but in the back of people's mind, you remember what they've been able to do in previous years, the trouble that they've given to teams like the Milwaukee Bucks, the Boston Celtics, and obviously last year, like what Chino said, they were one shot away from making it to the NBA Finals, and unfortunately, that 3-pointer was short from Jimmy Butler, and this year he was able to lead them there, and they keep on running back that press conference of saying, listen, I trust the guys. We have the pieces. We're going to be back here and we're going to make it that step further. And they did. So it's a beautiful story. They have an opportunity once again, as they did in the conference finals, to make history once more in these NBA finals, to earn a ring, a hard-fought ring. And I just can't say enough about the guys on this roster and how they play. Obviously, we've seen from time to time the frustrations, the inconsistencies. But when you talk about straight-up competitors, this probably is the best team full of competitors when you speak about Jimmy Butler, Max Strus, Gabe Vincent, a guy that was missed when he had that game out after tweaking his ankle. Duncan Robinson has stepped up for the injured Tyler Hero, and he's played very well in terms of just not just a spot-up shooter, but a guy that can put the ball on the floor, get to the rim, create for the likes of Bam Adebayo, get layups as well. So I've been really impressed in seeing that part of his game, and Eric Spoelstra has given him the reins to do so. Kyle Lowry is a big series for him because he's had some good performances in these players, but has struggled a lot in recent times. They're going to need his veteran presence. I know Duncan Robinson. Duncan Robinson has spoken about how much of a great locker room presence in general Kevin Love has been since he's come over to the Miami Heat from the Cleveland Cavaliers. And, you know, just having that championship experience, you know, every time he's been in the playoffs, he's made the finals.
Yeah.
So
crazy stuff.
Yeah, it is a crazy stat for him, obviously, these days in Cleveland as well, playing with the likes of LeBron and Kyrie. So both teams, I already saw early on, people were kind of saying, oh, Denver are going to make quick work of this. But I've learned enough at this point to never underestimate Miami, because for some reason, we always go in this type of cycle. And it may have been because of the season that they had. It wasn't the greatest of seasons, but it seems like we always go in this cycle where it's like, Miami shouldn't do anything. Look at their team. And then by the end of it, we're there thinking about what went wrong in our own minds. Yeah. Because Miami are reaching the latter stages of these players time and time again, going toe-to-toe with the best teams in the league, supposedly the best players in the league as well. So congratulations to both teams. I hope we're going to get a great and long series at that. And may the war begin, man. Big up to Baby Ray G just joined through as well.
Yeah, yo, I'm going to. I think I might be going to the arena.
When?
Like right now.
Oh, what? To Miami Arena? Like what? Are they showing the game?
They're doing the thing with like the big TV, like a watch party.
Hey, we need some footage, my guy. When you get.
I'm not completely sure if I'm going. I think I'm like 70% sure, but
bro, it's only $10, bro. You can.
Yeah, it's only $10.
Go do that, man.
Yes,
Yeah, and go
sir.
live. Go live.
I'm yeah,
Jump in the
Go
I'll go
stream.
live.
live. I'll go
Jump
live.
jump in the stream and turn your camera
Hey,
on, bro.
You know what I'm
Oh
saying?
yeah, I'm going to.
Come on, man.
come
Exclusive.
on.
Come on.
The
But
dude
look,
that's
Hey,
gonna take me
hey,
there is calling me. Hold on.
uh,
hey.
got
Um,
you got to
but
introduce.
yeah, man, listen, we're here, bro. Roland got something to show you guys because
Yeah,
obviously on my part,
we got, we have
listen, let Roland just show you
this.
guys.
Look,
And
this was Chino a few months ago when the Miami Heat season was in disarray, right? And you know Chino, man, in his usual fashion, he pulls no punches. He lets it be known exactly what's on his mind. We're gonna show you this right now.
Error. A three bomber club playoff him have one good game when he met the face off of LeBron in the final. Then after that, what he gets swept by the Bucks in the show up. The next series, where the brother name where used to play for it and him brother play for the Arcs. Where name? Somebody help me. Somebody help me.
Dylan Wright,
Get
them.
lock up him bomber clad. Dylan Wright. Where him there
Of
now?
course they
Nobody
were.
know about him. Nobody know about Dylan Wright. Lock up Tyler Hero. At them something in Miami though. Give bum contract. Give people who nobody don't know. And then I say asset management, how the fuck you gonna get asset when you can't move nothing? Where you have to move for asset? I like me, I go to a billionaire and I say, yo, me have some big stone, me have some rocks, you know. Give me $1 million for them rocks, yeah. What the fuck them man can't go to a road, go pick up rocks. Man can't go a road, go pick up the same blood clot rock when me I give him. Because I be a dead rock them there. I be a fuckery Pat Riley. And then you say, you feel sorry for Eric Spoelstra. Eric Spoelstra want to coach the shit back them too because he want to look like a good coach so he might develop undrafted bums. Look, we give him a good blood clot, raw talent in a Jovic. What Spoelstra do? Him play Dewey Deadman in the fucking beginning of the season over Yodri. And fucking Spoelstra and Pat Riley and Mickey Harrison, the whole of them in the same boat, I do the same fuckery. So don't feel sorry for none of them. Only somebody who feel sorry for are Bam Adebayo. Bam are the only somebody who feel sorry for. And you can tell this year Bam no want dead. And if Bam requests a trade, every Miami fan for send Bam off with a blessing because at the organization.
in my
Yo.
defense, in the
Chino.
end, Bam was playing good. He was an all-star, but after that, yeah, he went to shit. So he would have got the smoke too.
But that was Chino only a few months ago. And look at the transformation that Chino's rant
Live, hey?
got right into that team because at the end of the day, don't forget, Chino went viral. Even Complex got it. So you know the players,
Mhm.
Hey,
some of the players seen it. They may have not
no,
reacted
yeah.
to it, but
Hey,
you
you
know
know
they saw it.
Solomon Hill that used to play for us.
Yeah,
Yeah.
He retweeted it and comment on it.
this is what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
Hey.
This is what I'm saying. You know for a fact that once at least 2-3 players in that squad who are active on socials seen that rant and were like, okay, look, there's somebody here that's hurt right now. We gotta make sure that we do something this year.
Hey,
But
but what I want to say real
Chino,
quick though
Chino,
on that, listen though, what I want
yeah,
to
yeah,
say
go on.
real quick for all who's watching, this is a life lesson for all of us, man. Like, I know a lot of these past few months I've been seeing a lot of suicide in a lot of people have it tough in life, but that this show you like it doesn't matter like if life is hard, it like you can get out of it. Cause look at this. This was a few months ago.
Hmm.
Like they were one of the worst team in the NBA, like a lower offense than the Orlando Magic, and now they're like one of the top two offense in the what I'm saying since the playoffs. So
Mhm.
just to tell everybody that's watching, man, if life get tough, don't give up, man. Just keep fighting, just keep holding, just hold it out. There is a way out. Like there's always a way out. Like it's never, what I'm saying, because I just saw like someone that I used to play American football with in high school. Good spirit, good energy. He always brightened up the room. Said he took his own life like a couple days ago. You know what I'm saying? Rest in peace to him. Good Samoan kid, man. Like very good guy. So you know what I'm saying? When life get tough, people just hold on, man. Just ask
Mhm.
for help and just don't give up because things can turn around. Look at what they did for Miami. They might end up winning a championship. So You know what I'm saying? Like it's never the end. It's never the end when it's the tough times. The tough times is what make you like. This is why they're playing like this right now, because that rant, the few those times, is what make them into this title contender now that they're in the finals contending for a title. Because they had to, like Spo say, they've been through it. They had to get it out the mud, and now they're here. So yeah, man, just never give up, man. Just always, you know what I'm saying. But yeah,
But yo,
Well
Gino, I was
said,
gonna,
bro.
yeah, well said, man. I was just gonna ask you in it because we spoke off stream. Give everybody your like thoughts on how you're feeling heading into this
ooh,
finals, because obviously we need to hear from you and your perspective, because you've been very critical of this team, and obviously the mood has changed now
listen,
as you
I am not changing no mood. I'm gonna keep it like I kept it. The Bucks is gonna win. The Knicks is gonna win. The Celtics is gonna win, and the Denver Nuggets gonna win because it's Chino Judge, and we're hitting everybody with the Judge. Yeah. But listen, the Judge apart, man. Like I know the Miami Heat's gonna come out and they're gonna play hard. Bam Adebayo is the key for this series. Offensively, Jokic is great. Defensively, I feel like that's the weak spot. That's where you attack. There's no rim pressure. Like this is one of the worst. I mean, yeah, you can say they play good team defense when they lock in, but if you get good rim pressure, you know what I'm saying? Like the shooters around them picks with Jokic, I mean Murray ain't gonna really fight over them. Um Jokic is not gonna step up, and if he does step up, Bam gotta go hard to the hole. Um I feel like I feel like we just gotta stay home. Like honestly, if Jokic want to damage Bam offensively, Bam just gotta take it for the team.
Mm,
Don't lose your confidence though going down the next end. If he's working you for 50, bro, that's just the game plan. Because the minute Caleb Martin helped down off MPJ, that's water. The minute Jimmy helped off KCP, that's water. You know what I'm saying? Or even what's the name in the corner? Eric Gordon. The minute these guys fall asleep, he's cutting, and Jokic is finding them because their man helped,
yeah,
or they're hitting a wide open shot. The minute Gabe helped off Murray, you know what I'm saying? So guys gotta. I rather double Murray than Jokic
then
if I'm
Jokic,
gonna double
yeah,
anybody. So
because
don't
that's
let
what,
Murray get hits because if the basket get big for Murray, it's done.
yeah.
Let the basket stay big for Jokic, like I've always said, bro. Since we've been watching Denver for the few of the games, because we ain't never was doing them like
I
this.
ain't gonna lie. Early on,
Um,
you weren't showing them love at all, bro.
yeah. So the thing is, right? What I would say is, if Jokic get 10 plus assists, like you're losing. That means you're losing the game because
Yeah.
everybody else is contributing and it's working for them. So yeah, man. I just feel like just play hard. Like let them have to make adjustments. Like I don't want Spo doing too much adjustment. The main adjustment I want Spo to do is take Zeller jersey away so he don't play at all. Like send him away, man. Like I don't want to
Like,
see that guy.
but the thing about it is he was a DMP last couple of games a lot, and so was K Love as well. I feel like they're gonna have a big part to play in this series, because I think as much as we talk about Zella, I think he's a smart big man. He doesn't give away fouls like for a big man. He doesn't really give too many fouls away. And K Love experience is gonna be so important here. You know what I'm saying? Like in terms of going to win a championship. The one thing that you're gonna count against the Denver Nuggets is they've never been here before. None of their players have been here before. So will the lights be too bright, as they say, for this team? Um, I think with Jokic, the way you defend against him is you have to have one primary defender against him. Now, whoever that may be, it's got to be a big body. I don't know who you're gonna put on him. If it's gonna be Bam,
Hey,
Bam's kind of
hey,
undersized for a center. If we think,
hey,
I
can I
say
say something to
undersized.
you real quick?
Go
Can
ahead,
I tell you something real quick?
go ahead.
Um, this is not about breaking news. So,
Mm,
um, even though the commissioner said he don't want to take away from Denver and Miami, I'm gonna do it. So Adam Silva and Jao, we have uncovered a fair amount of additional information. We probably could have brought it to a head to her head now, but we have made the decision that it would be unfair to these players and these teams to announce that decision in the middle of this series. So that's the breaking news.
Boy, that don't sound good though. You know what I mean? That don't
No,
sound
at
good.
all, at
That
all.
don't sound good at all because the fact, because you know, if it's a light suspension, you can just say it and let it go. This don't sound good for Ja. I could see 45, 50 games, you know what I'm saying, of the season for him, and that's damaging to the Memphis Grizzlies challenge to the West for next year. So it's going to be very interesting what happens in terms of that announcement. But yeah, you got to put a primary defender on Jokic. Like, I don't know if you allow Bam to be that guy. Like, what do? Do you put Bam at the 4 and then get a guy in the 5, like maybe put Zeller in the 5, or even K Love, put him in the 5 just to be able to grab some boards, like, because you need
But I
someone
feel like Spo is not about to sit Martin,
Martin.
which
Yeah,
rightfully so
Yeah.
yeah,
at the
that's the
moment.
thing. And this is what
I,
I'm saying. It's like, so
I
then if
think
he goes primary defender, what happens? Do you know what I'm saying? Like,
I think you've got to trust Bam to start the series, and then it's about the adjustments that you make after game 1, game 2, game 3, and onwards. Because I think primarily you put Bam Adebayo on him defensively. He's been really solid. It's going to be a tough challenge, this one against Jokic. But if you're Eric Spoelstra, you trust your guy. You trust the guy's been an elite defensive center for you in this playoff run, and then just hope that he doesn't get into foul trouble, because then once he gets into foul trouble, the options off the bench aren't as convincing as a Bam Adebayo. So yeah, you trust Bam and see what happens. But Eric Spoelstra is one of the best coaches at making adjustments in game, in playoff series. So you would expect him to make the right decision more times than not.
because
Yeah,
the reason why I say it, sorry to cut you off, June. The reason why I
go
say
ahead,
it,
go ahead.
because in the series against the Lakers, it started off as AD versus Jokic, and then when they saw it wasn't happening, LeBron became the primary defender, allowed AD to be a little bit more effective offensively, and they saw joy. However, the supporting cast for the Lakers weren't able to do what they were supposed to do, and this is the reason why they lost the series in the way they lost it.
Yeah.
So it's like, I don't know if Spoelstra looked at that and said, you know what? Let's make the adjustment now to be able to make sure that we attack them from the off. And Bam actually goes offensively at Jokic when it comes to it, because you know when he goes on the offense, the primary defender is gonna be Jokic. I don't think anybody, maybe AG might be also an option there, but you'll be able
Do you
to,
think?
because you saw what happened in Game 4. Jokic was
Yeah.
in foul trouble. He was close to being ejected for fouling out in the game. They found something, but maybe it was a bit too late for the Lakers at that point.
Do you think potentially Miami can find a strength in using Adebayo's passing ability, especially on the perimeter, dribble handoffs, just finding guys cutting to the rim? Can Miami use that as a strength to drag Jokic higher up the court?
You man wasn't listening to me. Why I think I said Bam is the key for this series. That's what I'm talking about, not defensively.
Yeah.
Nobody can stop Jokic. Those are the things I'm talking about. He have to do that. We was watching the films from all the times they played. We played Denver, especially this season. You know what I'm saying? That's what Bam was doing, even though like Jimmy and some people wasn't playing. But those are the things that Bam was doing. So that's gonna be, and they had success with it. You know what I'm saying? Pulling him out, letting Bam operate the offense. That we're gonna see a lot of that. We're gonna see a lot of Bam Jimmy pick and roll. Cause yeah, Jokic is 7 foot, like got so much length on Jimmy, but Jimmy is a crafty guy. Like he will get Jokic in foul trouble. You know what I'm saying? Because those pump fake, like I was saying, I feel like I was telling in the space, I feel like the Celtics series, like this is the third Eastern Conference final in the past 4 years with Jimmy, and the Celtics is the same, pretty much the same team, a lot of the same guys. Last season, Marcus Smart talked about it. The pump fakes. He was like, he's killing us with those. Like, we don't know what to do. So I felt like past series, the Celtics prepared for that, those pump fakes. So they weren't really biting on them. Derek White, everybody was just staying on their feet getting blocks. You know what I'm saying? Like, people was just blocking Jimmy left, right, and center. I don't think the Nuggets and Jokic have that in them. You know what I'm saying? Like this is their first time, like other than regular season, like this is their first time. This is the final. So I feel like a lot of things like that. Bam, Jimmy, we're gonna see them run that pick and roll a lot. Um, get Jokic switched on. But definitely, like CM is saying, like Spo is gonna make Jokic that weakling the attack on defense. I mean, he's not terrible, but he's not the best defender. Like out of everybody on their team, literally is their two superstar. That's probably the weakest link defensively, Murray and Jokic. So yeah, I feel like Bam is gonna. That's what I said in the beginning. Bam is gonna be the he's gonna be the key for this series. He have to unlock this series for us. He have to win us this series.
Cool. All
Yeah.
right, let's get into the chat because now the coverage has begun on ESPN from what I can see here. CM, what are you seeing on your screen right now?
Yeah, same thing, bro. Just started.
What do you man on? What do you man on?
Dream East, bro. Where's it? Let's go.
Hey,
Let get into the chat. Big up to man like Brush.
I heard you man getting locked up in the UK, bro. Them man snitching.
Hey, nah,
Hey.
I don't know about that. No,
I don't. Quick before you start reading, bro. Mark Cuban, man, gonna tweet out. Oh, what parody accounts do you guys? Yo, he's the Fed at rallies, bro. But yeah, go ahead with the chat.
That's Feds, bro. Big up to Brush, man, saying let's go Heat. He's saying to like, share, and subscribe to both channels. Don't forget, we are co-streaming these finals on CM22 and on Pros Only Sports. So make sure you're hitting the subscribe button on both of those channels, like buttons on both of these videos, hit the notification bell, share it out with everybody because we got some big games coming up over this best of 7 series. Brush saying is that C in a suit. Man turned up looking like a GM. Rolling fresh off of the set of Men in Black. Where's the thing, bro? Where's the... You know what I'm saying? We get that. Big up to Manj in the building. Man said, big up everyone. You guys are hella early. We had to be early, man. It is finals time. We can't just roll up in here 10 minutes before the game begins. No, we got to discuss a lot of things. But yeah, we're suited and booted. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, the Qatar money just hit. You know what I'm saying? The deposit hit last week. This is why you're seeing all these rumors. United about to begin the transfer window early, bro. This is how you know the money's hit. You already know, but big up, Manj. Chino's talking like expressions unbroken, fam. Yeah, Chino was like that a few months ago, man. We were doing Big Three, but hey, right now he's on the verge of a ring. Another one. Let's see, man. It's going to be interesting. Man saying, let's go Heat. Big up to man like Vibes in the building. Yeah, bro.
Hey, Vibes, this is for you.
This is for you, man. Zoom in, man. You know what I'm saying? Come on. Big up to Super Nick as well. Big up Super Nick in the building. I hope you're well. Hope you are well. Hope you're doing good.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I mean, look, all right. So let's talk about some of the key players in this series. Yeah, Nikola Jokic currently averaging a 30-point triple-double in these playoffs. Now, he's got 14 playoff triple-doubles already. He's only behind Magic Johnson and LeBron James in that category. Is he? I mean, look, we saw some of the games he did this year in this playoffs, right? He's looking like he's on the way to becoming an all-time great in the game of basketball. He's got his 2 MVPs, narrowly missed out this year as the runners-up. Will this title, if they were to win it, solidify himself as an all-time great? What do you guys think?
I think personally, Nikola Jokic, with or without a title, is going to be an all-time great just because of what he's done, not just statistically, but now we're starting to see it in a winning effort. And not to say the previous seasons weren't winning efforts, because it was literally him being able to carry teams that have been severely hit with injuries to the playoffs and put them in a decent position. Winning a title, obviously, a lot of people in terms of just like normal media talk and stuff like that would start to say Nikola Jokic, one of the best bigs of all time and one of the greatest players of all time. But honestly, I look at the way he plays, and you know, I know because their games are on late, we don't get to see a lot of them and stuff like that. But when you do watch him, you can see that this is just a generational, not just talent, a generational player, somebody that we don't see every day, even in an era where we're starting to see bigs do different things as opposed to what they used to do in the 2010s, in the 2000s, in the 90s, 80s, and so forth. This is a guy who has almost a complete package offensively and defensively. We've seen him develop over the years to become a very valuable team defender. Obviously, he has some weaknesses, as does a lot of people, but in the end of the day, he's improved in many facets of his game. We've seen him become a fitter guy, more durable, and he didn't even get a lot of injuries as is. But in terms of his stamina, being able to keep up with a whole game. I remember one of the games in the Lakers series where he literally went off in the first half, had a whole triple-double in the first half, and he almost looked gassed. But that's just what he can do and what he offers. And he's one of the most selfless superstars in this league in terms of him wanting to see the other guys shine. And we've got another one on the other side of this matchup who's the same, but in terms of a guy who doesn't force the game, he plays the game, as Michael Malone says, the right way. Lets it come to himself, lets it come to his teammates. And, you know, you basically said everything about him, bro, in terms of it being a triple-double machine, one of the best passers in the league, if not the best passer today in the NBA. And just, boy, man, this playoff run, definitely, I think he's one of the greatest of all time already, in my opinion. But winning a championship can definitely put him and solidify him there.
Yeah, because I mean, there's a lot of talk about, you know, rings kind of defining players. But like when you look at it for real, like it's so difficult to win an NBA championship. Like, you know, it's because, you know, there's certain teams, they're constructed in a particular way, and then they win one, they'll have experience and they'll just keep going on that run. So you look at the Warriors, 4 in the last 7. Like you look at obviously the Cleveland Cavaliers having their little spot, Miami having their spot. There's not been much, you know what I'm saying, there's not been much change. The Lakers, the Bulls, like there's not been much change. There's been anomalies here and there with the Bucks here, Celtics in 2008. It's just been little spots here and there, little pockets here and there. So you can't really define great players by the amount of rings that they win, because you're hardly gonna win many, like in a short span of a career. So when we're just looking at the way he plays the game of basketball, offensively, for somebody who is traditionally a big, you know, he doesn't do traditionally big things. He's like a point guard. He's running the show, you know, and for me, it's a joy to watch. Like when you see some of the stuff that he can do nonchalantly, he can chuck up a free ball. The shot is so unconventional, but he always gets it accurately and he lands it. He hits the shot. You know, the ability to get that little pocket pass when he's under the rim, just to be able to give the pass into a player so that they can dunk. You know, like, I mean, he's got so much more to his game that, you know, like the vision sometimes, you know, I've seen him play passes behind his back, but you know, he's already seen that play already happen before he's made the pass, you know, so he is on his way to being an all-time great. I think just the series, the playoff run alone, regardless of the result, is going to solidify it, because I'm sure he's going to hit some more of those triple-double numbers during this series, which is going to probably take him over the top of LeBron and probably Magic as well in regards to those in the playoffs. So let's see how it goes. But obviously, he's already got his 2-time MVP as well, regular season. So he's already solidified himself in terms of being one of the best players in the world, you know, at that. And he's right now, I think he's currently the best player in the world. Now let's move over to the Miami Heat. Jimmy Butler, playoff Jimmy, Himmy buckets. Now, we all know about him and the way he navigates through a season. It's pretty smart. You know, I'll take my foot off the gas during the regular season. I don't want to get myself too banged up, too tired, too fatigued. When it gets to the playoff time, I flicker the switch in his head. It's time. It's go time. And in this particular run, in this one in particular, he seems like a man possessed. Like he's ready to go and grab another ring. Now, yeah, you mentioned it before, bro, earlier, that he sat down in that interview after that loss in Game 7 last year and said, we'll be back here next year. Mark my words, essentially, is what he said. And they've done it through much adversity. Number ones, well, no, we start off in the play-in. They are the first play-in team to make it to the finals, by the way. But they start off in the play-in. That first loss against Atlanta, you know, going out and Atlanta going through as the 7th seed, and then and they have to go in for that final game where they had to take on the Chicago Bulls. And they were down in the 4th quarter against the Chicago Bulls. And they were able to overcome that adversity. And then they go in against the Bucks, the number 1 seed. No one gives them a chance. Tyler Hero breaks his hand. That's another member of their squad gone. I think in that same series, Oladipo also got injured. I'm not sure if it was that one or if it was...
I think it was one that I think it was in the 2nd round where Oladipo went down.
Okay, fine.
Yeah.
So yeah, you saw Jimmy Butler's impact. You know, I think how many points were they down in that 4th quarter? 6 down in that 4th quarter, I believe. And then Jimmy scores and then says to Jrue Holiday, I own you. And then goes off. They get it back overtime. And then they continue that run, beat them 4-1 in that series. Move on to the Knicks. The Knicks on fire because, you know, we were expecting a lot of a tougher series between them and the Cavs, but they dispatched them very, very easily, to be honest with you. They get through there into the 2nd round, and it was tough for the Miami Heat. You know, stayed unbeaten at home. They weren't beaten at home. It was only when they were on the road in MSG where they got beaten. And then you come through that one. Jimmy was injured as well. Some adversity for him. You know, the ankle injury, Rose's ankle, misses a game. Miami Heat still able to come through that series. Then they face the Celtics in the conference finals, and we all know what happens there. Take a 3-0 lead. Looks like it's all rosy. Celtics come back. Final game, they regroup and do the business to get to the finals. How well has Jimmy Butler played? I mean, I know we've spoken about the influence of Caleb Martin and, you know, how he's kind of overshadowed a lot of the team to get them to this point. Because he's really played well, especially in those games against the Bucks and the Celtics in particular. But for Jimmy Butler, he's the one that's leading this team. He's the one that's basically carrying this team. Talk to me about his impact so far in these playoffs for the Miami Heat.
It's still, to me, one of the most underrated players in the league in terms of having a total package. We know him as a guy that gets to his spots, especially in the mid-range. Not the greatest of 3-point shooters, but on occasion can come alive from shooting beyond the arc. But really, an underrated feature of his game is his passing. His ability to set up teammates. You'll see it a lot. And we've seen it a lot in these playoffs. We've seen the aggressive scoring version of Jimmy Butler, which when he's on song is unstoppable. A guy that can go out there, he can get you 30, 40, 50 even if he needs to. And then we see I wouldn't even say unselfish, just the passing version of Jimmy Butler that is looking to set up his teammates, find them and get them in their spots perfectly placed. And I think that's just a really good and an underrated, I would say, feature of his game and skill set. But Jimmy Butler as a player, like you said, goes through the regular season. And I'm gonna go all the way back to the 2020 finals where we saw him have a great performance against the Lakers. And it was a tough series for Miami at that time. That iconic image of him kind of trying to get a breather after, I think it was on a timeout or something like that. It sticks in the minds of everybody because that's the effort and the heart.
No, he got fouled and it was going to the free throw line for 2.
Big up Chino, fam. But yeah, man, that's some of the grit, the heart, the effort that it takes to be in those situations and to see Miami back here again. He's a massive part of that, but he's never gonna make it known that it's just him because he has all the guys behind him. He supports his teammates. He puts them and makes them better, puts them in better scenarios and wants to see them thrive. That's why you have guys like Caleb Martin who are given the license not just by Eric Spoelstra, but by Jimmy Butler on the court to be able to showcase his scoring ability and have a breakout performance in these playoffs. Guys like Bam Adebayo, who's encouraged to hold the conference finals trophy and soak up the moment. I'm sure he will have a moment in these finals where it's his time to be aggressive scoring wise. It's his time to steal the limelight almost defensively if that opportunity comes by. And there's many more guys. Gabe Vincent, who has the confidence and the reins on offense to do what he needs to do because he's trusted by the star guy. So Jimmy Butler's a unique type of player because I don't think a lot of people, even at this point, will see him once we get back to maybe next year in the regular season. They probably won't see him as one of those top guys in the NBA, especially once the playoffs die down. But once it comes playoff time and Miami make it there, you can always count on a guy in Jimmy Butler because you know he's made for these moments. There's some superstars, they come here and the lights are too bright. We've already seen somebody say that already, but even some of the greatest stars in NBA history, they haven't been able to reach the top of the mountain because of whether it's the roster stuff, them not being able to live up to that moment when they need to the most. We speak about James Harden so much now. Injuries or bad performances at the wrong time have derailed his opportunities and best chances of getting rings. But there's so many more examples of that. And this guy, it just personifies what it means to be a competitor, the ultimate competitor at the right time of the season. And he drags and instills that mindset into every single one of his teammates.
Yeah, man, it's so interesting when you look at his story and like how he's been able to get there. It's been adversity for pretty much his whole life, and that's probably the reason why he's such a competitor. You know, because he understands that every day is a fight for him. And the thing about it is, you know, he could be one of those people that he's made it now. He's made it to the big time. You know, after everything that's happened in his life, he's made it to the big time. He doesn't need to win anything. He's already won at life. You know, he could think of it like that, but he wants more. And that's always a good thing to kind of have as a teammate. You know, somebody in your locker room.
Hey, real quick, Roland, what I would say is, since you're saying that, don't be surprised, Mandem, if we win this championship and he come out and announce his retirement. That's just something to keep you, man, thinking about. I know why I said it, but don't be surprised.
That's interesting. I mean, I can't lie. Yeah, like it's one of those, isn't it? Like where if he was to do it, this is probably the hardest way to do it. To be honest with you, because the roster construction is not the most ideal situation a player like maybe of his caliber would like it to be. However, you know, he works with it and he doesn't complain. He just does what he does what he needs to do. And I think for him, it's going to be interesting to see how he drags this team into a position to win. I feel like a lot of the guys are trying to right the wrongs of last season. And you saw that, especially in their performances against the Celtics. You know, it wasn't, I think for Caleb Martin, he wasn't really playing a lot in that series last year, but he made sure that because he won his place in that starting five, or at least was as part of the key rotational members, he was going to make sure his impact was felt. You look at the other side, Max Strus didn't have the best series, for example, on the other side. So once again, you're looking at this team and you're saying to yourself, can they put it together for 4 more wins? And I think they can. I feel like it's going to be interesting to see how Denver can counteract that. You know, the 2 home games, they've not lost at home. Chino confirmed it for us in the group chat. They have not lost at home in these playoffs at all. They've got the job done whenever they've required to do it. Beating the Lakers in 4, beating the Suns in 6, beating the Timberwolves in 5. And in all of those scenarios, they never lost at home to any one of those sides. So if the Heat do it tonight or do it in the next game on Sunday night, Monday morning for us, it'll be a very big achievement, especially with this team that have done very, very well. All right, we're gonna put out some. We got to do some predictions in it now, right? So you know, your prediction is your prediction right now. So who is gonna be the eventual winner? In how many games? And who is gonna be the finals MVP?
Damn. That's tough. That's tough, man. I don't know, man. I want to root for Miami, fam, but I see Denver as well. I see Denver. And I don't know why. But at the same time, something's telling me Miami too, fam. I'm going to go. Because I have a feeling I know what Chino's going for, fam. I know what Chino's going for. Because he's trying to judge the thing, fam. So I'm going to say Heat. I'm going to say Heat. Heat in 7. Finals MVP, Jimmy Butler.
You took the words right out of my mouth, bro. I was thinking Heat in 7, and it's going to be Jimmy that's going to take them to the promised land. That's what I'm thinking. I as much as I want to give Denver love, I feel like they've not faced a team with this level.
You boy, I need you to switch. No, yo, Denver rolling right now. Put it on Denver, bro.
Nah,
hey, reverse it, fam.
I can't.
Bro, Denver is gonna win, bro.
I can't.
Rolling Denver in 6, bro.
Denver ain't winning this, bro. Like the
Why
lights.
are you disrespecting Jokic, bro?
The lights are too bright. Do you not see? This is the fact. They ain't never been here before.
Miami haven't been here either, bro.
They've been here. They've been here. The bubble, man. The bubble. Them men have been here.
That wasn't real, bro. That was Mickey Mouse.
That was Mickey Mouse. Don't say that, man. Because, bruv, you know how heartbroken I was, bruv, when I seen Bam with the block on JT, bruv. You know how heartbroken I was. Kemba Walker, bruv, missing open threes. You know how heartbroken I was. We were taking big leads in games and then just dropping the lead, bruv. It hasn't changed. You know how heartbroken I am right now, fam.
Was that Brad Stevens?
Yeah, that was Brad Stevens' time, bro. Bro, we have had 4 coaches in the last 4 years. It's a miracle that we've been to all these Eastern Conference Finals. 4 coaches in 4 years. It's crazy. We'll be back though. Next season, we'll be back. You know, we need some roster construction. You know what I'm saying? Keep the Jays together. But we got too many guards. I think we got to sign and trade Grant Williams. Pritchard may have to go as well. We need a big man, a proper big man, to come in there. I might even take a backup man and then put Naz Reid. You know what I'm saying? Get him, get Rob Williams the starting position in the, you know what I'm saying? Because the athleticism is coming back. You can see he's fit. You know, he missed six months of the season, so he's back. He'll be back fit again. He needs to develop some sort of game, post game. He needs a sky hook or something, man. He needs to be engaged in those pick and rolls. I don't want any more ISO play. I don't need it. I need a pick and roll, bro. I need that to be developed as well, man. And we'll be back. We'll be back next season. We'll be back to get to conference finals again. We'll be back. You know what I'm saying? I'm ready for next season. But anyway, here's what it is. Look, Chino, give us your prediction, man. I need your prediction. Who's winning in how many games and who's the finals MVP?
Denver in 6. Jokic is the finals MVP.
Hey,
I'm not. I don't like this, man. I don't like this.
I need you to switch. I don't like what you're doing.
No. I'm just being honest. Hey, my team is gone, so I don't need to judge nobody anymore, bruv. We're not here. We didn't make it. I don't need to judge nobody anymore. I have a belief in the Heat in 7. It's because of your team that I didn't get to sleep that much, bro. I could have had 9 days, but we here.
It was your Bozo team decided to play when it was too late.
Bruv, no, it's your team. You should have finished us, bruv. So
that man decided to play. Don't let us get 1, got 3, and then shrunk when the movement got big.
Hey. JT ankle, no turnover on the ankle. I think we see another one of them days.
Yeah, but what about everybody else?
It don't matter about everybody else. If he gets going, everybody gets going. You know how it goes. The star has to play. And he has to play well.
Bro, Jimmy ankle is not even right. And what man told the media, like, I don't care. I'm not about to sit here and complain about it.
JT didn't complain. You didn't complain. But it is what it is, man. We'll be back next year. He's only 25, man. Bro, LeBron won his first title at 28, man. Let's relax. Like, we got time. This championship window ain't closed yet, man. It's still there. It's still there.
Yeah,
you know Keep the Jays together, man.
Put it together, man. Give them 600. No, you man tie up that much money in them too, though. I feel like JB gonna have to up his game. Like
Yeah,
that what's the name you're saying you want? That ball handler to release them gonna have to come from a draft pick, bro, because y'all ain't gonna have no money to really pay anybody, bro.
that's the thing. I don't know. Like, I mean, I don't know, because the guard situation is a bit iffy, because we're paying Brogdon a lot of money. Like, he's getting, I think it's 18 million this year, 22 million next year, like, and then 22 million after that. Yeah, like, Marcus Smart gets paid a decent amount of money. He gets like 18 million a year. You know what I'm saying? Like, we already got Peyton Pritchard, who I think wants minutes, so I just let him go, man. I don't need him, because
apparently he wants to be traded.
let him go, man, because there's no point in keeping him around. Just let him go. And get rid of Grant Williams as well. Sign and trade him, and we can get some peace, man. Like, somebody, man. We need a center, man. We need a big man, because and get rid of Blake Griffin too, man. Let him go, man. He needs to go sort out the allegations on his name, bro.
You man see the little the Instagram post, man.
Yeah, I seen it, fam. As I said, he needs to go. Him and Bruce Brown. It's one of you two, bro. Go and choose between you, whoever that child is, bro. It's yours or it's yours, bro. Just choose, bro. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, Vibes, big up Vibes. He's saying, you're getting rid of that turnover match at Jalen Bowling goalie. Bro. Relax. We ain't getting rid of him. I'm back in the Jays, fam. They got to stick together, bruv. I'm backing them, bruv. I keep going back and forth. I keep flip-flopping, but nah, I'm ready, bruv. We're pushing for this championship, man. You can't break up guys before their prime. Let's go. What we need some backroom staff adjustments, though. Assistants. Like, because we're losing 3 assistants to Ime Udoka. That one for sure, I know. Apparently, 3 of the backroom staff are now heading to Houston. So at least you get Joe the guys he needs. Get a former player in there. I'm backing KG. I need KG in there. So when the superstars' heads start to drop in certain games and moments, you got my man there to just shake them up again so that they can get back into the game. Get his staff around him. Even Brad Stevens came out today and said that we're not getting rid of Mazzulla. So people just need to calm down with that talk, innit? He's only 34 years old. He's got time to develop as a coach, innit? Like, just need to get the right kind of staff behind him and we can keep it going. You get me? Should be in still. Man said spaghetti bowling goalie. Big out to Armin. Bowling goalie is back. Hey, nah, big out Armin, fam. And man's asking, answer this: whose judge is stronger, his or Chino's? He's got heat in 6. Boy,
bro, Chino proved that his judge is stronger than Drake's curse, fam.
Trust me, fam. Stronger than the Kardashian curse too, bro.
Hey. Stay far, fam. Stay far.
Because Kim will put on a jersey of your team, brother, and your team will fumble the back.
They finish, man. You know what I mean?
Arsenal, Roma, both of them teams already.
It's not looking good, fam. It's not looking good.
We ready, fam. They said the real battle is going to be Nikola Jokic versus Nikola Jovic, bro. That's what they said the real battle of the finals is, bro. We're getting ready, bro. They're going to be doing national anthems and all that.
Yeah, man.
Did the Drake curse end when Argentina won the World Cup, though? We ain't seen Drake at none of these
Hello?
games.
Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
I got a phone call, bro.
I'll say no more.
Yeah, when I was telling you, man, about what Boston got to do. But yeah, Roland, what do you think?
You got to keep the Jays together. I mean, does Jalen get the Supermax? I mean, I heard JJ Redick talk about it and say that that's just the going rate for the current market. The players in it, like he is a top 20 player in the league right now, regardless of what people think about him and his attributes and whatnot. He's, all NBA, 2-time All-Star, a guy that's been to 4 or 5 conference finals in his career so far. Like, pretty much in every year he's been in the league, he's been in the conference finals, except for 1 year when we lost to the Nets. So you kind of have to pay him that money, and then obviously that doesn't kick in until next year, and JT's doesn't kick in until the year after that. So yeah, in the long run, it's not going to be good for roster construction because you're committing 600 million to 2 guys. But if you commit to them 2 guys and get the supporting cast tweaked a little bit, you're going to be closer to a championship than having one out the door and having to start all over again. So I don't think anything's going to happen with them 2. I think in terms of the squad, it can be reconfigured. So there's opportunities to get rid of the likes of Grant Williams, Peyton Pritchard. Mike Muscala hasn't really done much since coming in the trade deadline. You may have to get rid of him. I think Gallinari's going to take up his team option. I think it's like 6.4 million. He didn't play this year, but he's back, I guess, fit. So he'll be probably playing next year. I think you got to give a run to Rob Williams at center to be the starter. I think Al Horford has to drop to the bench. You saw, he had certain moments in this playoff run in this season, but I don't think he can go another year again. He got an extension, but at a lower amount of money. I think you got to lean into the development of Sam Hauser. He's a very good shooter, so you got to lean into his development. Derek White, has had another good year. You got to make sure that he's like one of the guys that's there. I wonder what they're gonna do with Brogdon though. Kind of an expensive contract. Despite the fact that he was 6th man of the year, can you use him to get something else that actually helps the team? I don't know what they do with Marcus Smart either. Like there's also another situation there where you could potentially do something and get him out of the door and bring in somebody else to kind of take over the spot. There's a lot of moves to be made, and obviously the backroom stuff, as I said. Joe Mazzulla needs more experience.
Y'all getting rid of Green here, man?
Hey, we might have to, we might have to. His contract's not that bad, but like you might have to do it. You just might.
Bro, he bleed green.
He might have to. I mean, as much as the fans love him or whatever, it might have to be done.
Man.
It might have to be done. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not too disappointed in what happened, to be honest with you. They fought back. They weren't able to get it done. It is what it is. We'll be back next year for sure. We'll be back at another conference finals again next year. I'm pretty confident of that. Like with 2 players that are like approaching their prime and they've been able to do the things that they've been able to do. We just need a bit more, experience in coaching, man. Like JT kind of summed it up perfectly in his exit interview, man. They didn't know that they had this coach until 2 days before the actual season started. So that's a hard adjustment. Then you lose some coaching staff. Then like,
oh yeah, he may just got all them man to he may just like collected a lot of human coaches.
Yeah, as I'm saying, like 3 of them guys have gone, like apparently. So 3 of the guys that was on his staff, so they're gone.
Yo, they said he may call them man up and say, yo, y'all should see the girls out here.
But yeah, so that's I'm not too despondent about the future, man. I wonder what kind of moves we're gonna make as a team, because there's a lot of moves that's gonna be made around the league, man. It's gonna be so interesting. They've been talking about this Kyrie situation. Do you know what I'm saying? Like,
I need to see where Dame go. No, I don't think Kyrie go back to Boston.
No, I mean, as in him going to the Lakers, isn't it? Like him going to the Lakers, talks about Zach LaVine, potentially moving on from the Chicago Bulls.
What about Kyle Lowry? Would you man take Kyle Lowry and give us JB?
No.
Bro, that's the championship, bro.
No, that's not the championship.
Possible too, bro.
No. That's not the championship. No way. Because like there's been a lot of talk of Dame going to the Lakers potentially. But then also them talking about him coming to Boston. I don't know. Like, but let's see. Big up to a man like Isaac. I say, what's up with the sunglasses and suit? Hey, well, this is the finals, man. This is the finals. We're ready.
The light's too bright for them.
This is the finals.
Hey,
we're ready. and the lights are too bright. This is why we need the shades. But
Gonna have to do our whole films, man. You know.
I'm saying. But big up to Isaac, man. I hope you're well, man. Thank you for stopping through. Thank you for stopping through. All right, this game should be starting very shortly. Mind you, people, we're on Stream East right now. So if we're a bit behind, blame Chino.
Nah, just join us.
So join us on Stream East. The finals have arrived. Stay tuned for the action.
Yo, Stream East make you feed kids, bro.
Hey.
The Mile High City of Denver getting ready.
Man say game 1 in Milwaukee. They go in there and win. Game 1, New York. They go in there and win. Game 1 in Boston. They went in there and win. Not tonight. Okay.
You say you gotta watch out for these men.
Bro, that's the thing. They have to watch out for them, boy, because this is they can't rest for a minute. Because this Heat side will keep coming at them. But let's see, man. Look, we're here, man. We are here. The crowd are on their feet already. We ain't even started the game.
We're ready, man.
And the 2023 NBA Finals. Whoa. Full start has commenced. And the Denver Nuggets win the tip. Jamal Murray getting the first points in the NBA Finals of 2023.
Brilliant drive, aggressive, and just hanging in the air for 2.
See, we have to get those, bro. The 3 was there, bro. Just I'm telling you, I see what Spo trying to do. The 3 was there, bro. Oh my God.
Oof. Jamal Murray missing that free ball.
You can see that simple screen there from Jokic creating the open look.
There we go. Jesus, these bums, bro.
Jimmy Butler getting the first points on the board for the Miami Heat. The mid-range jumper there. Aaron Gordon, airballing that.
A bit of a nervous shot there. You have to get that out of you. Get that out of the system.
You have to make those, bro. That's too easy. This is what we want. This, not that. That's not that. Good defense, Jimmy. But that's what we want. We want Aaron Gordon to play one-on-one. We want him to do that. Don't let Jokic and Murray create for him. But, bro, oh, my God. Like, bam, like, this is what I'm saying, bro. This.
Ooh, Jimmy Butler with the triple there. This is going to be interesting, man, because Jimmy's turned up aggressive today. You can already see from the off, he's not taking that. Ooh, Jokic, good pass, and AG with the jam. And this is what the Miami Heat have to look out for offensively. Jokic cannot be allowed to pick those passes so freely.
And Aaron Gordon is so good at pinning down, especially when it's a mismatch, pinning down his opponent.
You little pussy.
There we go, Bam.
Can wake up, man, little pussy ass motherfucker.
With the hook shot over Jokic there, exploiting the defensive side of Nikola Jokic, and Bam fouls Jokic there. And this is where you have to be switched on. This is where I feel like Anthony Davis also struggled in that Lakers series, getting the balance right between offense and defense against Jokic. And this is why I say that maybe Spo should have looked at having a primary defender on Jokic to stop him getting going offensively. And then on the other end, using Bam and utilizing Bam to attack Jokic on the other side. So, because you want to avoid situations where Bam is also the primary defender on Jokic and then gets fouls. You don't want him to get into foul trouble too early. But he decided to go Caleb Martin inside, and rightly so, you know, from the beginning, because of what Caleb Martin has done throughout these playoffs. So Bam's just going to have to be disciplined, very disciplined on both ends of the floor.
Depot got injured in Game 5 against the Bucks.
The Bucks, yeah. That's
no,
why
it was at home. It was at home. Game 5 against the Bucks was in.
Okay.
That's why I thought,
it might have been Game 4. Game 4.
It's Caleb Martin miss. Here's MPJ. Step back. Triple miss. AG rebound.
Bam sleeping right there. It's not even his fault, though. See, we need Porter to do that because he got CTE, bro.
Max Strus sidestep, triple miss. Gotta get that, Max Strus. This year has not really been his year in the playoffs from three. AG.
One thing is, he'll be bound to have a game where he's knocking down his shots. It's been there from time to time.
Gabe Vincent. Ooh, the long two there. To put them right back in it. Man saying that we're 90 seconds behind. Yeah, we're watching on Stream East, bro. Oof, lucky bounce there for KCP. Big up to Guarin. You say, yo, how's the altitude, guys? Hey, we're nice over here. I saw Chuck and Grant Hill a little bit earlier, you know, with the oxygen masks. They were struggling with the altitude, boy. Can't lie, but I hope you're well, Guarin. Ooh, block.
Yes, sir.
Ooh, good defense by MPJ to get the initial block, and then it kind of took Jimmy out of rhythm. Here's AG. Bullying Caleb Martin there to the rim. Strong from AG.
And a real good start there for Aaron Gordon, taking advantage of the smaller bodies, whether it's him sealing off Gabe Vincent, Jokic finds him, now Caleb Martin backing him down. He can use those physical tools to get to the bucket and finish over smaller defenders.
The thing about it is, like I mentioned before, the Heat are an undersized team, and so this is why you see them tend to go to the double a lot, so that they can kind of compensate for the lack of size that they have in their team. And you saw in that particular moment there, 1v1, Caleb Martin trying his hardest to at least alter the opportunity for AG to the rim, but unfortunately he was kind of bullied out of that position, and he was able to score. There's gonna need they're gonna need to be some help guys sometimes if somebody's going 1v1, especially with the bigger bodies. You know, no matter how aggressive a defender you are, if you're a smaller guy, somebody can physically overpower you. So there needs to be some help. There needs to be some sort of adjustment there in terms of whose man is who and who picks up who. So should be interesting in that regard. But timeout by Spo. Miami have to talk it over. Yes, sir. We're dressed for the finals. Look, this is the finals, Guarin. Look, we had to get the blazers on. The sunglasses. This is the LeBron special. You remember when he walked out of that interview and he picked up them glasses? You know what I'm saying? Picked up his bag. This is what we on right now. This is what we on right now. But the Nuggets lead 14-9 with 6:34 to go in the first.
It's been a decent game so far. You can see both teams, they understand the situation, trying to feel out the game, especially in this game one scenario here in Denver. You can tell it's going to be a tense atmosphere. Keeping it close is the most important thing, especially when you get in the latter stages of the game.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. I mean, I feel like the Miami Heat's kind of job here is to try and quieten the crowd down. They'll have to do that by, you know, getting their shots down. But then also at the same time suffocating defense, you know, like in terms of just stopping Jokic from going, stopping Murray from going. So defending Murray at the perimeter, stopping Jokic in the paint, where he will get in there, and if he's not looking to score, he's gonna look around on the wing to try and get that outlet pass so that there's a free shot there for an open shooter. So they need to be careful about that too. So the Miami Heat have a lot to contend with here. And let's see if they can overcome that through this timeout. See if they can turn it around before the end of the first. Because we know how Denver are at home. Very, they can steamroll you if you're not careful. You know, we've seen them put up 70-point first halves. You know, against Phoenix on the road, and then at home against the Lakers. They nearly threw it away against the Lakers in one of those games, but it was too much of a mountain to climb for the Phoenix Suns when they were at home after going 72 points down in the first half. So Miami Heat need to be careful. Here's Bam. Can't get his shot to go. Here's Jamal Murray. Turnover by Jamal Murray. And that's a foul on Jimmy Butler there by Jamal Murray.
See right now, nothing much in there. On that Jamal Murray foul, just ends up slipping when he's trying to get back in transition.
Here's Bam, handoff. Gabe Vincent for the triple miss. Ooh, Bam! With the tip there. Active made sure that he was able to help the finish there. Here's Murray. Mid-range jumper goes. Jamal Murray. He's now getting in on the action. Caleb Martin drives. Ooh, block there by MPJ. Here's KCP in transition. Ooh, gets foul. Ooh, no foul. It's out of bounds.
You can see Michael Porter Jr. already has been active in terms of blocking shots and playing great defense. Ooh. One on Jimmy Butler now, one on Caleb Martin.
Gabe Vincent with the triple there. Here's Jokic. Good pass into Jamal Murray with the jam. That little quick movement by Jamal Murray and allowing the play to be started by AG. His Max Strus triple from the corner. No. Jamal Murray rebound. Denver in transition. Jokic into AG. A bit of bully ball there, and he scores. Just blows by Gabe Vincent there.
You can see there something's gonna have to happen in terms of an adjustment, because too many times now Aaron Gordon has received the ball in the post and he's gotten his way.
It's Caleb Martin out to Gabe Vincent. Max Strus in the corner, doesn't get the triple to go.
He gotta go. He gotta go, blood. He got to go. He got to go.
I'm telling you, Chino, he hasn't had a great shooting performance at all. Here's AG again. Just blows by Max Strus. Lays up and in.
Man. And look, that's him. Just a defensive miscommunication. He drives into Max Strus in a sweet Euro step layup.
Bam Adebayo fires back. I'm a Broncos fan, so this is an easy step over from Boston to my Denver brothers. Let's go. Big up to Guarin. Oh, too easy. And there's Jamal Murray. Another assist there for Jokic.
Denver building on that lead now, just wide open for the slam. Miami, you feel like if there's another play to come like this, they might need to talk it over.
Yeah, because they're missing. They're not knocking down their shots, and they're not getting a stop on the other end either. Here's AG trying to bully out to MPJ, sets his feet, oof, in and out. Can't get the triple to go from the corner. MPJ. Here's Jimmy Butler. And he can't finish. Here's Murray. Jokic. MPJ, triple, knocks it down.
What I tell you, bro, you cannot help, bro. You can't help offense.
They just have way too many, like what Chino said, way too many shooters that will punish you.
And bam, scoring over Jokic. The thing about it is that I understand why they shouldn't help, but they have to, because they're physically a more imposing side. So you have to get some help in there. Timeout, Denver, 7-point lead for the Denver Nuggets. Russell Wilson in the house. Yes, sir. Big up Yank. He say his
Big up.
Looking sharp. Hey, this is the finals, my bro. We're suited, man. We have to be ready for this one, man. This is the final special, 2023 final special. I hope you're good, bro. Hope you're doing well. We're back again for this best of 7 series. Right now, the Denver Nuggets lead by 7, 27-20. Good start by the Denver Nuggets.
And it's one of the things for Miami that has been somewhat of a theme. They create good looks, but whether they're able to make those, especially from beyond the arc, they've had some decent looks from mid-range already in this game. They just haven't hit their shots at an efficient enough rate. 39% from the field overall as a team, 9 for 23. That needs to improve, because Denver, they're shooting 63% from the field, haven't really got it going from 3, which is what's allowed Miami to keep the game relatively close. 7-point lead for Denver. Let's see if Miami can come out of this timeout with a bit more inspiration in their offense, knocking down some shots and getting some momentum rolling.
Yank saying Nuggets in 5. Chino's tears about to fill the River Thames. Jokic had not had a shot yet. No, but he's got 5 assists, 2 points, 5 assists so far for Nikola Jokic. So he hasn't really got going on offense, but he's been able to assist his teammates. AG has taken over today, which is interesting. For the start of the game, but you just don't know what's going to happen because if you leave their shooters open, you just saw what MPJ was able to knock down with that triple. Jamal Murray yet to get into the game, but we know sometimes he can be a bit of a late starter in the game and he can heat up very quickly. And Jokic, if he doesn't score, that's fine. He can still assist and rebound, and that can keep them in the game anyway. So, it's going to be interesting. Yank asking the question on Mason Mount to United, if it's only 50 to 60 million, what do you think?
Yeah, you know what? I see both sides. There's people out there who don't like the look of the signing at all. I understand why they're speaking about bringing in somebody of his caliber in terms of what he does, his defensive duties, his activity in the midfield, and adding that extra energetic body in there that can work with the likes of Casemiro, who most likely you want him to be that guy who marshals that defensive quarter of the midfield, while you have the more energetic guys like a Bruno Fernandes or Mason Mount, if he was to be there, or even a Fred every other game to come in and add a bit of bodies in that midfield and control it a little better. In terms of his creativity, he's a little inconsistent, getting results, goal scoring wise, assists. So that's the worry you have with a Mason Mount, is how consistent is he going to be when it comes to chance creation? But one thing you can't question about him is his defensive work and being one of those pressing guys that will put pressure on the opposition when they have possession.
Yeah, that's true. That is very true. We're back into the game right now. See, this is the thing I hate about the streamies thing. Yeah, the adverts. Yeah, the next thing you know, you're back in the game, bro. Like, at least you get to see what's going on the benches and stuff. Miami not hitting their shots at all when they go up 4, which isn't good so far. His KCP miss. I think he traveled there.
Yeah, look like they called the offensive foul there.
Offensive foul. Fair enough. Fair enough. But Yank, on this Mason Mount thing, I think it's overstated. I think a lot of people there's outrage for no reason, in my opinion. I feel like as a player who, has been a part of a turbulent time at Chelsea, and people tend to forget what Ten Hag's teams look like. So he's had 2 versions of the team. Where there was the one with Frankie de Jong, where it was a bit more of a possession-based style, where you had a midfielder at the base that had the ability to carry the ball through 3 phases of midfield, and then he had the one with the 2 high 8s, which was the version without Frankie de Jong, where you had Berghaus and Gravenberch as the 2 8s that provided the kind of attacking impetus for them in midfield.
Hey, Jimmy Butler just got a mean block there on Bruce Brown.
Can't get the triple to go though. For all the hard defensive work, he still can't get that going. The Miami Heat can't get that going. 27 seconds to go in the first. I think with Mason Mount, you got somebody who, as CM said, is energetic. I think he's great on the half turn, receiving the ball in close quarters. He's going to be able to add a bit of creativity in the midfield as well for United. And at the same time, who are we to kind of say that the manager's getting this signing all wrong when he's basically picked players specifically or has signed off players specifically for this side, and they've done pretty well this season. He's been someone that's also known to be able to transform the fortunes of a player. You look at Rashford's transformation this season and the work that's been done with him. Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Oh, turnover for Miami. Yeah.
See, this the thing with Zeller, bro. Like, this the thing with these bozos. For all the good you do, it's always a bad. Like,
Oh no, the internet is killing him. I think for the price though, Mason Mount, the price is the key. I think we shouldn't pay any more than 60 million. If we pay, if they're looking for more than 60 million, just stay clear. You can find somebody else for a fraction of the cost. I think people are overstating it a bit too much, man. This is a player that was integral to their Champions League run as well. Chelsea's Champions League run. We keep forgetting that as well. There was a lot of players, key players that were crucial to that, man. Kante, Reece James, himself, Mendy. You know what I'm saying? Kai Havertz. Those guys were very integral to Chelsea's run in the Champions League when they won it that season under Tuchel. We're too easy to just start battering away people just because you don't like the name of the player or the club that they're coming from. Like, please look at it in a bit more detail. Ten Hag had 2 variations of his style at Ajax. So when he can't seem to get the midfielder he wants to perform what he needs to do, which is Frankie de Jong, looks like he's going to stay at Barcelona. So he's decided, I'm not going to dwell on that. Let me move on to the way out, another style of play that I've been able to play whilst having my time at Ajax. So, and also just a reminder that Ten Hag hasn't got time to waste. From the beginning, he's been saying, hey, eras come to an end. I'm here to win. So you can't waste Varane's time, Casemiro's time at Manchester United by looking to buy young players and hoping that they do something. You know what I'm saying? Like, what about bringing players that are going to make an impact right now? So Mason Mount doesn't need any adaptation time to the Premier League. He'll come in and straight away he knows what his job is going to be. Or, for example, Harry Kane, if he was to come to Manchester United, you know exactly what he's coming to do. He's coming in to score goals. There's no adaptation period. He knows exactly what his job is going to be. Or who else? Even Declan Rice that we've been linked to. So another player that there's no adaptation period. He knows exactly what he's coming there to do. So you have to be wary of that. We're not here to be doing up rebuild and bring young players in and all of that. It's players that's going to come straight in, fitting straight away. Guarin saying, if you're Chelsea and Champions League club, are you willing to spend 50-60 million on the youth product? Why are you considering selling him? Because they can't afford to pay him the money he wants. Like that's another thing that people are not understanding behind the scenes. His father is looking for some more money. I think his father is his agent. His father wants him to be paid amongst some of the higher earners at Chelsea. Todd Bowley's not gonna sanction that with the amount of signings that they've made and some of the signings that are coming in. Mason Mount won't be a part of those players that are going to get, the high 150s, the 200,000s a week. United will offer that one very easily because they're about to free up a little bit more wages with some more players leaving. The likes of Tellez, Bailly in the summer, Jones, who was making over 110 a week, Dean Henderson, 110 as well. Himself a week is also looking to be moved on permanently. So there's money to spend in terms of giving wages, and they can give him those kind of wages. So he's not gonna. I'm sure he would have loved to stay at Chelsea, but they're not paying him the money he wants. So obviously he's got to explore his options. This is why people need to understand it. It's not as simple as just, oh, United just want him and the player wants to come. He's not getting wages too. Players get paid. So it is what it is. I mean, me personally, I'm just gonna wait and see if he signs. I'm happy to back the signing because the manager's done pretty well. I think the signings that he's actually wanted, they've been hits. The workhorse one is one he had to sign off because his hands were tied. So Bit said the same thing. Hands are tied. Last day of the window, and all of a sudden you're right. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see. Gabe Vincent triple as we start the second, and he misses. And here's Bruce Brown. Duncan Robinson intervention.
Bruce Brown has had some really good games in these playoffs. Aggressive driving to the rim, knocking down the occasional triple as well.
Oh no!
Defensively,
Chris Brown, saves it. No, he can't save it there. That was good defensive work there by Chris Brown. Just forcing the turnover there. Wasn't able to keep it in play. Kyle Lowry shoots the 3-ball miss. Miami need to make sure they clean up their shots because they're missing a lot.
Yeah.
They're missing a lot from 3. His Highsmith gets fouled.
Highsmith definitely being rewarded for some good playoff minutes. He's had to earn those minutes. At times, even not being able to get on the court, but he's earned those minutes, earned the respect and the trust from his coach and teammates.
There's a big period for Miami.
Shout out to high shit, man. Man, pluck JT, bro. Man, pluck him like a chicken.
What do you call him?
High shit. He's rubbish.
Hey, you got these are some big moments for the Heat. Jokic have Jokic on the bench right now, so they got to take advantage right now. You know what I'm saying. Yeah, this is what I'm saying, Yank. I mean, Mount is of higher quality than Fred and McTominay, but people are still complaining at the signing. I don't know who they want or who they think is gonna be. They like the flavor of the Jamal Murray with the free ball. They want Caicedo and all of that, but I think he's already gone. I mean, there's options for him. I don't know where he's gonna go, but I don't think you want to spend 70 million. I don't think United will return back there, honestly, because they had their opportunity to sign him for 5 million or whatever it was going to be, 20 million, and didn't end up biting the bullet. So, you know, it is what it is. Chino sounded like he's being streamed through Stream Easy. I hate Liverpool. I take Fabinho in a second. Nah, not Fabinho right now. Fabinho when he was at Monaco, before joining Liverpool, I would have taken. Right now, yeah, he's finished. He's cooked. I can't lie to you. Yeah. He's defo cooked. Mount is a quality player. Should definitely be on 175, 200k. This is what I'm saying. And Chelsea can't afford it simply because of their wage structure, how they're trying to build it. Oh, there's Highsmith there with the finish. Surely Chelsea can pay him what any club coming after him can offer him, especially when he has that homegrown quarter value on top. Twice player of the year. Not like he's not worth it. But no, I understand that. But Chelsea are not going in that direction. They're not willing to offer him the money that he's looking for. 200k. 200k. I don't think they're going to be willing to pay him that money. I know he's been a twice player of the year. The real Chelsea fans will be hurt by the fact that, because this is another like one matter scenario. But this time round, it's not like we're going to be fitting one matter in any. We have a manager who knows exactly where he's going to play him. So there's none of this confusion. One matter was playing like left wing, right wing. He wasn't playing as a number 10 for Man United, bro. I never seen him play as number 10 for United. Playing as an 8, like, bro, like this time around, is the different story. Just wait and see. Don't complain. Wait and see what the manager's going to do. Because if he gets the signings he wants this year, it's going to be very interesting how next year is going to all play out. I'm telling you now. Because the man wants to win now. He ain't on this. I'm here for a good time, not a long time. That's what he's on, bro.
Duncan Robinson, knock it down.
Miami now finding their shooting boots. 3 from 12 from the 3-point line now. Here's Jeff Green. Hook shot. Scores. To bring it back up to 10. It's Kyle Lowry. Ooh, Adebayo just throws it out of bounds. Unnecessary turnover.
My goodness.
You don't need that, man. This right. What the hell is this?
Hey, yo.
Why is he in the crowd like this, bro? Fam. Ooh.
Bruce Brown. MPJ.
Ooh. You see, look.
He's come alive.
Can't be doing
in the second quarter. Michael Porter Jr.
That's 8 points, 5 assists, 2 blocks.
Active defense there by Jamal Murray on Gabe Vincent. Here's Kyle Lowry. Robinson driving inside. Nice feed into Adebayo.
Good play. Good play by Miami. His MPJ. Bruce Brown.
You can see every time MPJ receives the ball, he's thinking about that shot first.
For sure.
Oh, turnover. Good defense there by Miami. Michael Porter Jr. down on the other end. So it's 5-on-4 and Adebayo gets a free slam. And a timeout here called by Denver as MPJ still remains on the ground.
I want to see what happened there. Oh, just gets hit in the face by the forearm of Bam Adebayo.
Oh, yeah.
I think it was accidental.
Definitely by accident, yeah. Bam kind of flailing his arms as the ball gets stripped.
Yeah, he's fine. He'll be up. Fabinho, brother looks like Jada Pinkett Smith and he can't run anymore. Relax, Vibes, relax. But yeah, Fabinho, like several years ago when he joined Liverpool, yes. Right now, yeah, he's done. He's finished, unfortunately, for Liverpool. That's why they need to revamp that midfield. Chelsea got a horrible habit. This is true, though, Warren, of letting go of quality youth like Tomori, Tammy, etc., and then bringing on Zakaria on loan. Yeah, this is true. Mount's going to be another one of those players. This is what I'm saying. Like, I don't understand why. I mean, as long as the fee gets agreed, the man is a United player. He's agreed his personal terms. Like, and hey, I'll take that. I will take that signing, bro, because this transfer window, you're going to see some astronomical fees for players that maybe you'll think is not worth it. Enzo has messed up the whole thing now. That signing in January has now messed everybody up for this summer. So Jude Bellingham will be going for a good amount of money, probably £100 million, probably if is probably gonna go for. And then there's a trickle down effect. Someone like McAllister will go for £70 million. I mean, I don't know if that's a bargain or not, but this is a player who he didn't rate a few years ago or even a year ago. Like, he wasn't really highly rated like that. But as soon as the World Cup happens and then they win a World Cup, there's a tax on top of your name just because of that. So, we'll see how it works. I think he's going to be good for Liverpool, but, adaptation period, you know what I'm saying? I feel like it's going to be interesting to see what happens there. But that Enzo Fernandez deal has just messed up the whole marketplace. I already know that they already quoted 130 million for him a few years ago. The man refused to sign any deal because he understands he doesn't want to be locked to any long-term contract with West Ham. So I don't know what he's going to go for, but they're already saying 90 million for him. Do you know what I'm saying? So if we was to get Mason Mount for 50 million or 60 million, yeah, this is a player that's played in the Champions League before. He's won a Champions League too. I'll take it. All right, he's already an England international. I'll take it. I'm not even going to lie to you. Because some of the signings that you got out there, yeah, some of the players you got out there, boy, it's going to be interesting, man. But anyway, back to the basketball. And Miami Heat need to wake up, man. Down 8, 6:57 to go. Currently, the leading scorers in the game, Bam Adebayo with 12 for the Miami Heat, 4 rebounds and 1 assist. And Aaron Gordon, same score line, same stat line. 12 points, 4 rebounds, 1 assist.
Jimmy had quite the aggressive start to the game, but hasn't been able to keep up in terms of efficiency. So Bam is that guy who looks like he's on pace to get 20 points. Could he potentially have a bigger game than that today and help out Miami? They're going to have to get their other guys going as well. Duncan Robinson, he's knocked down a triple off the bench. Highsmith, he's been able to get a few buckets, get to the line as well.
Jokic back into the game. Here's Jamal Murray. Steps back on Jimmy Butler. Can't get that long two to go. Here's Kyle Lowry coming up the court in transition. Here's Bam, handoff. Back to Bam, handoff again to Kyle Lowry. Gets the floater to go and in.
And it just feels probably good to see a shot like that go down for Kyle Lowry, who he struggled from all levels.
His
A good screen.
Hey, to the rim.
Oh!
Here's Adebayo. Ooh, banks it off the glass and in. Aggressive game on offense from Adebayo, and this is what I want to see. I want to see him be aggressive because I didn't see that really much at all in the series against the Celtics. 14 points so far. Here's Jamal Murray, knocks down that mid-range
How
shot.
is he so open, bro? Like, what are we doing with the screens, bro? Every shot they take is open, bro. Every shot they took is open.
That's the thing. As soon as that screen comes in, there's nobody else either fighting over it or rotating to prevent that jump shot.
Miami.
Oh,
good ball movement there.
And that's what Miami are at their best, keeping that ball moving, dragging defenders out of position.
Oh, Jokic, that's a good pass to Bruce Brown.
How he knows where the double came from? That bro, don't
incredible. That is incredible. Here's Lowry now in the mid-range off to Bam Adebayo. Brilliant start, faded away. Doesn't get the bounce that time. And now Jokic.
Here's MPJ, Murray. With a little jab step. Jokic spins. Get fouled by Highsmith.
Yeah. But again, just brilliant move by Jokic, using the defender's weaknesses to his advantage, especially positionally. They're showing the replay on the double team. He knows as soon as Highsmith comes in, you spin the opposite way, and Bruce Brown has a wide open jumper. You can see Duncan Robinson there falls asleep and gets punished for it.
.6 points, 8 assists for Nikola Jokic so far in the game.
Butler switched on to KCP now. Finding Caleb Martin. Hands it off to Lowry, and now Cody Zeller inside. Misses the layup.
That was good defense. Oh, BJ again.
Just alters the shot, makes it difficult for Duncan Robinson to finish.
And that's a foul by Duncan
Bro,
Robinson.
he's pulling him down. He's really pulling him down, bro. That's what he does.
You see on this replay again. So he goes into Jokic, and then Jokic just dragging him down. But you can see initially the contacts is engaged. Jokic starts to go down.
Here's Murray out to Jokic. Hand off to Jamal Murray. Jokic is free if he can give it to him. Takes the shot himself. Doesn't go. It's Caleb Martin. KCP up there to meet him.
They're going to want to see if they can get him going as well. Caleb Martin.
He's just sticking with it. Max Strus. Triple. Can't get that to go. AG rebound.
Bro, that's a good look, bro. He's just missing.
Oh yeah, he's been missing a lot, to be honest with you. Max Strus.
Miami 3 for 13 from downtown.
Ooh.
And Jokic inside for the bucket. Strong man basketball there on Cody Zeller. And we've got a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra.
8 points for Nikola Jokic right now.
The score is getting pretty big now, 50-37 in favor of the home team, Denver Nuggets.
Zeller should have been stronger there, man. He shouldn't have allowed him to just kind of brush him aside there. And this is the thing about the Denver Nuggets team, man. At home, they are very strong. Have not lost yet in this playoff run. And they seem to be getting their rhythm now. Jokic has seemed to get to the basket a little bit easier. Miami don't know whether to double him or not. And with that additional freedom, he's able to physically bully some of their defenders, you know. So another timeout for Miami. They need to talk it over. Guarin saying easy flowing pick and rolls constantly from Denver. Trust me, it's just like that pick and roll is so constant between Jamal Murray and Nikola Jokic. But big up to everybody who's watching right now. The Miami Heat down 13 points. Heading into the half. 3:21 to go. Just looking at the box score right now. Top scorer for the Miami Heat is Bam Adebayo. 14 points. 4 rebounds, 2 assists. Jimmy Butler with 7. 3 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal, and 1 block. Gabe Vincent with 5. 5 points and 3 assists. Kyle Lowry with 2 points, 2 assists, 1 rebound, and 1 steal. And Haywood Highsmith, 6 points with 1 rebound. On the other side, though, we've got MPJ with 10 points, 2 blocks, 5 rebounds. You've got Aaron Gordon with 12 points, 5 rebounds, and 1 assist. Nikola Jokic, 8 points, 8 assists, and 3 rebounds. Jamal Murray with 13 points, 2 rebounds, and 3 assists as well. It's a very interesting setup so far. This should be a good game. The Miami Heat are down 13, but they have an opportunity now through this timeout to advance the ball and see what they can do on the other end. They need to get their shooting on point, because right now, as a team, they are shooting from the field 39%, and from 3 they're shooting 23.1%, which isn't good enough so far.
And we'll continue to say they have good looks.
Yeah.
They have great looks at times. But guys like Max Strus, you know, he's 0 for 4 from 3 tonight. 0 for 2 Kyle Lowry. So they just need to do a better job of knocking down those triples. Jimmy Butler and Gabe Vincent, Duncan Robinson, those guys have been able to knock down a triple, but that's about it. And Denver, on the other hand, they've been really efficient with their shots. Getting inside, they've taken 10 threes, knocked down 40% of them. But they've been really doing their damage inside, where Jokic has been able to post up, get in there. Aaron Gordon early on, especially in that first quarter, pinning down, taking advantage of mismatches and finishing on the inside.
Here's Caleb Martin. He's going to throw up the triple. Ooh, that was short. Here's Jamal Murray. MPJ. He throws up his triple. Miss. Here's Jimmy Butler. Miss. Jimmy Butler. Can't grab the rebound.
2 of them fighting for the ball, bro. That's like, oh my God. That's an easy rebound, and 2 of them fighting for the ball.
Here's Murray. Jokic. AG.
Why is Kick? I'm done. All right, bro. I'm locking this off. I'm about to go cut my hair. I'll see you, man, later, bro.
Hold on, fam.
Oh, he's gone. He's had enough, bro. 9-0 run for the Denver Nuggets. This is always going to be a tough game for Miami. Always.
Yeah.
Ooh, Gabe Vincent.
There we go.
Triple. They need a lot more of those shots to fall. This is always going to be a tough game for Miami. The thing about it is you hope to not get beaten like heavily in these games and then bring it back to Miami and do your business. That's what if you can still win on the road here, amazing achievement, because they haven't lost at home. Literally, they haven't lost at home in these playoff runs. They've been primed and ready. They're rested. Like, whereas it was always going to be tough with the way that they can build up ahead of steam. This team, you should be happy that you've held them under 60 points in this first half. To be honest with you, you know, because when they get going, it is a problem. It is a real problem. They can't blame the altitude because they were there on Monday night. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
It's now Thursday night. They can't blame the altitude. You had 3 days to acclimatize yourself. Ooh, can't get the shot to go. Max Strus, he's been missing shots from 3. Misses another one there. Murray block. Ooh.
Okay.
Here they go in transition now, Miami. This is an open look for Max Strus. You have to score this. He misses. Wow. Max
short
Strus
as well.
Another triple. And that was a real open look. 0 for 7 from the field. 0 from 6 from the 3-point line. It's not good enough.
Oh, Murray.
Oh my God, bro! But look at this, bro. Like Strus, bro. That's wide open,
It's
bro.
wide open. You have to score that.
All his looks have been good, bro.
It's only Bam.
His looks have been good, bro.
It's only Bam who's keeping you, man, alive right now. 16 points for Bam, man. 8 from 12 from the field. 4 rebounds.
Is Murray screened by Jokic, setting up the post up against Jimmy Butler now.
It's Jamal Murray for the triple. Knocks it down.
That is too lazy on that, worrying about Jokic, bro.
18 points for Jamal Murray through this first half. Is
It's good again.
on his Jimmy Butler into Adebayo. Is Strus.
Max Strus almost ran into Bam. Oh man, stepped out of bounds. Turnover, Miami.
That's a good pass there from Jokic again. And Jamal Murray knocking down the triple. It's a 15-point game. Into the
20
final.
seconds.
Yep. Final 20 seconds of this first half. Here's Jamal Murray. Gets the screen from Jokic. Spins. No, that's nice from Jokic there.
Mm-hmm.
And that's halftime. Denver Nuggets lead by 17. 59-42. What a first half for the Denver Nuggets. They've started as they meant to go on. They've just kept it going.
You've seen the damage that this duo of Jamal Murray and Nikola Jokic and their pick and roll can cause. Denver have really taken advantage of Miami's lack of height, mismatches. When you look at Aaron Gordon on Gabe Vincent, Caleb Martin multiple times now, he's been able to get to the rim. Jamal Murray wide open looks at times that Miami defense has been non-existent, especially from the 3-point line where Jokic has been able to find guys like Bruce Brown, Michael Porter Jr., Jamal Murray. They've knocked down their shots. They've become more efficient on all levels of the floor. And overall, it's been a wonderful first half for the Denver Nuggets at home. Miami are struggling right now in enemy territory. They're struggling to get into their offense, knock down those triples, especially those timely shots that would be able to kill the momentum ever so slightly, silence the crowd, and get you a foothold back into the game. You saw Max Strus. He struggled severely struggled in that first half shooting. I think he was 0 for 6 from 3, 0 for 7 overall. Bam Adebayo, 16 points is keeping you alive in this game.
It's not good enough.
Where else is it going to come from? Nobody else is in double digits except for Bam Adebayo. Jimmy Butler had a good start to the game. Now he's 3 for 8. No points for Caleb Martin, 0 for 5. Gabe Vincent has 8. He's the closest to double digits. Highsmith has 6 off the bench. Whereas the Denver Nuggets, they've got 4 guys already in double digits. Aaron Gordon, 14. Michael Porter Jr. and Jokic have 10. 18 for Jamal Murray.
It's not good enough. And Guarin's saying, remember when I said that these undrafted role players would look like undrafted role players again? Yeah. And the thing that annoys me about this, Warren, right, is that with that being the case, why couldn't the Celtics just play with a little bit more intensity, a little bit more effort? You be in the finals right now facing the Denver Nuggets, and then we could see what it's really about. Back-to-back finals. Because
I think that
you got to make an eighth seed look like an eighth seed. I'm sorry. They were an eighth seed for a reason.
And the most thing, the questions that you would have to ask now is, with the performances of games 4, 5, and 6, if you had performed like that in games 1 to 3, it would have been a completely different series. So what was stopping them from doing that? Because for me, it's not ability. It's more so a mental battle. It's concentration. It's application. It's mentality towards this matchup. Because clearly they weren't in the correct right frame of mind to take on this Miami Heat team. And you have to ask the question, why? A lot of people will be, you said it at the start, bro. We were speaking about getting rid of the likes of Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum, questioning his status as a superstar in this league, and so many other changes that could possibly be made to this roster in the off season. But they're going to have to come back next season. And I believe those Boston fans, they won't even really be looking at the regular season that tough, because at this point, they know that they should be a contender. They should be a team that gets deep in the postseason. So there's going to be now a responsibility on those players to deliver and not take their feet off the gas like they did at certain points in this playoff run. And it goes all the way back to that first round matchup against Atlanta.
Yeah, it was just I think it's just a lack of respect to the opponent. When you get to this stage in the postseason, you have to respect every opponent at every level, because if you take your foot off the gas, if you take your eye off the opponent, you will lose a game, you will lose 2 games, you will lose 3 games, and even 4 in the case of the Celtics in the end. So that's the key. I think, for the team that they are at this stage now, they should understand that when you get into the postseason, it is business and strictly business. Forget everything else. The outside distractions is strictly business. Whoever you face, doesn't matter what the position was in the final standings of the regular season, they're both there now. You're both there now. So here we are. We're going to try and play you again like there's a clean slate, and we're going to beat you through that as well. I'm sure they've learned their lesson, and next season for the Celtics, we're going to be back in the playoffs again. I can say that right here confidently, no problem at all. It's just about how do they navigate through it. Is it going to be through stressful 6 and 7 game series, or will they be able to get a cohesive performance like they did in that first round against the Brooklyn Nets last year, where they was able to dispatch them 4 games, 2 at home, 2 on the road, done, and we move on to the next one. So we'll see what happens. But you are saying if we tried a little bit harder, it'd be us getting blown out by Denver right now. Trust me. I mean, I did say before that the winner of this could be coming out of the West. They just seem a lot stronger than the East teams. But right now, look, a 19-point lead to end this first half. It's not looking good right now. Sorry, 17-point lead right now to end this first half. The Nuggets have gotten going here, which is what Miami did not want. The fact that Murray is now, started very early, picking up some 18 points in this first half. He's been getting some open looks from 3 and knocking those down. It's not a good sign for Miami, and they don't want that to continue. Jokic getting into the low post, then just looking around, seeing what passing options he has, and there's always going to be a guy, because they have to try and contain him, Miami, so they try and double him, try and block a passing lane, but he'll still be able to find it because he's Nikola Jokic. So I don't know. I don't know what they can really do here to try and do it. Spoelstra's got his work cut out for him at halftime to see what they can do.
And on that Jokic kind of discussion, 10 first half assists. They've tried doubling him. They've sent a single body towards Jokic. It just seems like it's not working at this moment of time. You don't want to double. And Chino said that even before the game, because he's going to find his guy. You double him, he's going to spin away from that double. He's going to find your Bruce Brown in the corner for free, and they'll knock it down. It's down to the guy to knock down that shot. So it's going to be really interesting how they look to adjust, whether they're going to try to adjust in this second half with the lead already growing out to be relatively big, or are they going to save that adjustment for game 2, where they may have a better opportunity to stay in the game and win it and steal that game on the road? It's a big third quarter ahead for the Miami Heat, big for the Denver Nuggets as well, because if they can potentially close out this game in the third, knock down some shots, keep the momentum rolling, then all of a sudden you have a bit of a rest in the fourth quarter where you can take out your guys and get ready to see what Miami are going to do for game 2, and also make your own adjustments based off of what Miami were able to do well in the latter stages of the game.
Yeah, but then at the same time, with this Denver Nuggets side, this Denver Nuggets side, they have also built leads and then also let them slip as well.
Yeah.
We've seen it in the game against the Timberwolves in round 1. You know, they're in one of their games at home. I think it was the second game that they had at home in that series. They built up a nice lead through 3 quarters, and then through the middle of that third quarter, Timberwolves started coming back and they started scoring, and it became a bit of a helter-skelter game towards the end, which they were able to just about close out. And then I think in game 5 as well, you know, Anthony Edwards had an opportunity at the end to at least tie the game and take it to overtime so that they can potentially win that game and then take it to a game 6, but it never happened. So, you know, they had that. And obviously against the Lakers, they had a couple of moments where the Lakers had the lead and they had the lead over the Lakers, and then next thing you know, the Lakers came back and were able to make it a game towards the end. They were just able to get over the line as well. So that's one thing to keep in mind with this Denver Nuggets team. They don't always close out the game in the most comfortable way. 17 points is not insurmountable, as we've seen throughout this playoffs. You know, there's so many teams that have been able to come back into the game. It's all about good defense and being able to score the ball as well as possible, to try and limit your opponent as well and try and come back into the game. But we will need a big performance from the likes of Jimmy Butler, Caleb Martin. Max Strus needs to get on the scoreboard. Yeah. He needs to get points on the board. If he does not, it's not going to help. I mean, their role players are so key to how they perform. Because if Jimmy Butler and Bam Adebayo are doing well, they need another 2 performers in that to be able to just make up the difference. You know, when you look at the likes of the Denver Nuggets, their team is very deep. 4 of their starters can already get into double digits, and there's a problem already. You know, so they need their guys to be able to step up, and they haven't done so far. So they need to really work at it.
100%. I'm just gonna go to the bathroom real quick, guys. I'll be back in a second.
No problem, bro. Big up to Mange as well in the building, man. Yes, yes, we will see you later, man. You have a great Friday and a weekend. Obviously, there is a bit of football coming up. There is that one game, the big game, the Manchester derby against United taking on Manchester City in the FA Cup at Wembley. So that should be a good game. Can't wait to watch that one this weekend. And we're going to be back for game 2 on Sunday into Monday morning. For game 2 of the Denver Nuggets versus the Miami. So make sure you stay tuned for that, people in the chat right now. But yes, we are getting ready to come back from halftime. Let's see what happens, man. Can the Miami Heat come back from the 17-point lead in this second half and get themselves into a position where they can still game 1 on the road? At this moment in time, it does not look like they can do so far, because Nikola Jokic and Jamal Murray look to be getting into the sort of rhythm that we have seen them throughout this playoff run, and puts them into the 17-point lead. But you never know, man. You never know. This is the NBA Finals, and teams and players need to step up. Halftime close to ending right now, or soon. But let's see. Boy, 10 assists and a half for Jokic is crazy, and he's only taken 3 shots. That's another thing that we just not have mentioned. 3 shots in the whole game, three field goal attempts. He's already got 10 assists. That his plus minus is 18. Like, he's actually moving nuts right now. Yeah, I'm telling you, Jokic stayed out of foul trouble as well in that first half. Yeah, this is gonna be interesting, man. This is gonna be interesting. I don't know what he's gonna end up with. I mean, in terms of he's only got 10 points in the game so far, so they're shutting him down a little bit offensively, but he's getting those assists, which is what you don't want because there's a free shooter when you try and double him, and that's the thing that they don't want right now. I can see Jokic going off in the second half, and it becomes too much of an insurmountable lead, a blowout. Miami were going to have to come back here in game 2 and try and do what they need to do to try and tie up the series because Jokic only taken 3 shots in the whole first half, 10 points, 10 assists. Whew. He's on his way to that triple-double.
It just goes to show how dangerous this Denver can be as a team when your best player doesn't even have to be aggressive in terms of taking shots. He's just setting up his teammates. The threat of him actually scoring is drawing Miami to him, creating open looks for the other guys like Bruce Brown, Jamal Murray, who's your second best player, MPJ, who's a winning shooter anytime he receives the ball. Aaron Gordon had a really strong first half as well. There's a lot of problems to be solved here if you're the Miami Heat. And actually, no.
They're up 17? Damn.
Yeah, 17 points, man. Yeah, Jokic hasn't committed a foul yet as well, man. Which is crazy.
Offensively, we're getting looks, bro. I'm not like we are getting great looks, bro. Defensively, I don't know what we're doing. And I don't think we know what we're doing, bro.
Max Strus not getting a point, having 7 field goal attempts. It's crazy to me.
But want to post on Instagram that the what's the name's cut him, bro.
Cut him. Yeah, I seen that. I was like, but that's cool with it. But like, it's cool with it. Like, so
like you're just proving the point why they cut you, fam.
The same situation. Last year we went to the finals. The same situation was last year. Why didn't you say that then? I don't get it. Like. It doesn't make any sense, bro. Go make sure you do the business, and then you can talk there. Like after that game where like you nearly threw it away is kind of nuts to me. I don't get like.
Yeah, man, like worried about team cutting him and can't even get a bucket, bro.
Jokic, we're back here. We're back in for the third quarter now. Jokic triple double at risk of AG and MPJ keep destroying the balls. Yeah, it's true.
Who made a bucket?
I didn't see it. But Miami did score though, straight out of halftime. Jokic triple miss. Gabe Vincent rebound.
This game is flying by.
Oh yeah, for sure. Even though we're on Stream East, bro. Oh, Bam is aggressive on offense today. Makes the shot off. The thing about it is he knows he's been very poor in this play or in the last season. Man like Rage.
I think he's coming true with the streams, fam. Let's hope he's got the Wi-Fi rolling, fam. Big up, baby Rage. Hey.
Yo, big up Rage. Hey, let me give him the speech. Yo, big up Rage, man. Big up Rage. Hey, the Wi-Fi ain't connected to the FTX, man. Hey, the Wi-Fi ain't connected to the FTX, bro. Yes, sir. Look at baby Ray's right now.
Living
I can't hear
life.
anything.
Oh, you can't hear.
We can't hear nothing, fam.
Are you streaming?
Yeah. Let
I'm
me
streaming
mute him.
this shit, bro.
Let me mute the mic, fam. Let me mute his mic, fam.
We got rage, fam.
We got rage, fam. Hey, Miami have done well in this. They brought it down to 10.
And I saw from Gabe Vincent, he knocks down a triple in the previous possessions. Bam Adebayo coming out once again in the second half, being aggressive.
Ooh.
MPJ for 3. Misses.
Now, here's a chance for Miami now. They score this next bucket. I'm sure there's a timeout for Denver. His bam, miss.
Why wouldn't he dunk that? I know Murray altered the shot, but why would you not dunk that?
And one.
Jimmy doing, man.
Jamal Murray altering Bam Adebayo shot on one end. He misses, and then on the other end, gets the foul and then scores anyway.
Yeah.
And they count it. And Jamal Murray completes that 3-point play there. Leads back up to 13. 21 points for Jamal Murray.
For all the cheating Eric Lewis do, he's a good ref, but like these, like Mark, like this ball head and Gucci, like this, bro, Mark Davis is the worst. Bro, like Scott, like don't get me wrong. Yeah, Scott Foster be blowing whistle every time I call him fouls. But if he locked in and not cheating Scott Foster, he's a good ref. Like he can ref. You know what I'm saying? It's all the other stuff he be doing. Taking the attention. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
No, Caleb Martin. But Mark Davis is rubbish.
Caleb Martin, that's nasty. No points. Both of them. Ooh, Jamal Murray.
Foul on Jokic.
Yeah. Caught the offensive foul on Jokic. Let's see.
Bam does that. Bam does it like 30 times in a game, bro. They don't call it, bro. Did you just see it again?
Just grab. I hate tips, bro. Just grab the ball. That's a hit.
MPJ. Oof.
You missed. Like, just grab the ball and flush it, bro. All this tip, like you're trying to put it in something, bro. This tip thing, bro. Put the whole thing in, man.
Jimmy, Gabe Vincent, Caleb Martin, drive. Oof. They nearly mess up the play. His Struce, can he knock it down?
No. He gotta go. You gotta take him out, bro.
He's actually not made a field goal yet. That's not good enough, man. And that's a foul. AG will go to the line for a couple. That is actually nuts from Max Struce. No points for him. No points for Martin either.
5 for 20 from 3, 25%.
Nope, that's not good enough. That is not good enough at all. Here's Jamal Murray. Jokic screen. Jamal Murray knocks that down.
Lovely floater and one.
It catches, and it's the and one as well.
Yeah, Caleb used up all his power against the Celtics.
Yeah, bro. Caleb Martin does this, man. He'll have good series against the Bucks and the Celtics, but against the Knicks, he was non-existent. I didn't see nothing from him.
Already 23 for Jamal Murray now, 4 rebounds and 4 assists.
16-point lead now for the Denver Nuggets. They've restored parity from pretty much from where it was at the end of the first half. That's a good feed from Bam Adebayo into Jimmy Butler there. He's having a good game, Bam Adebayo, but the rest of the team are not, and that's not good enough. Needs to be a bit crazy.
It's crazy when offensively he's being the guy there and nobody else is here to show.
Jamal Murray.
Murray in and out.
Needs to be a lot more cohesive, man, from the team. They all have to be on the same wavelength. This is the finals now. You can't have a player. Your number 2 option is here's Max Strus. Oh, good block by AG. Just knocks it way. Oh, that is so bad. Max Strus. Good block there by AG. Just knocks it out of bounds. Your number 2
now
option
you got,
stepping up.
Now you got 7 on the shot clock. Man, we need to create something and quickly. Here's Adebayo driving. Reverse layup misses.
His MPJ fouled by Caleb Martin there.
Just running the floor. Outlet pass by Jokic. And then you create that foul. Commitment to running the floor. Giving the ball to your teammate. Sorry, that was Aaron Gordon that played the pass. But again, brilliant rim running there from the Denver Nuggets, applying pressure on the Miami Heat, not allowing them to get set as a defense. Off the missed shot, off the rebound.
And they already they're in foul trouble. Oh, sorry, they're in the penalty already, Miami. So already committed 14 fouls.
7:40.
It's a long time to go without wanting to commit these fouls, honestly. I think that ball came off of Jimmy's foot, but they'll keep the ball. Down 16. Here's Adebayo. Ooh, Adebayo.
Oh, brilliant. With the slam.
He just ignored the little peel off from Max Strus because he's not hot right now and decided to go to the rim himself. 22 points for Bam Adebayo, 8 rebounds, 3 assists. Here's Jokic. Posting up Adebayo, spins and fouling Jokic.
Yeah. A mix of footwork, strength, and just patience in the post by Nikola Jokic there.
Yeah, it's a foul by Bam. Jokic missing that second free throw. It's 3 fouls for Bam Adebayo as well. Needs to be careful. Here's Max Strus into Bam. Floater. And he gets that lucky bouncing in. He's the only one that's going for them right now. Which is good to see, but no Jimmy Butler at all really in this game.
Is Aaron Gordon now giving it to Jamal Murray. Guarded by Caleb Martin. Jokic looking to set a screen and does. And now Murray can...
Ooh! Jokic with the triple.
That was the shot clock expires.
That was good play. Murray just drawing the 2 defenders. Jokic a little peel off at the perimeter. And he knocks down the
foul
triple.
On KCP. On the other end. And look at that. Pick and roll. Jamal Murray able to attract both Caleb Martin and Bam Adebayo. And that split second where he's able to play the pass, Bam realizes needs to make up the space, gives Jokic all the time there to line it up and knock down the triple.
And that was as the shot clock was expiring as well from Nikola Jokic. So it was a good shot there from him.
And that's just disappointing defense by Miami because you've done your job. You forced Denver into running down that shot clock. Now you need to complete. the opportunity to get a rebound, get up on the pitch, and lower that score. But you failed to do that in the last few seconds. Lack of focus, lack of application on the defensive end.
Yeah, for sure. Bro, these adverts are actually killing me, bro. I don't like them, bro. They're actually killing me, bro. Chino's left us out here.
Where's Chino, fam? Where's Chino?
He's left us out here to drive.
Chino's having his stew chicken, fam. Eating brown stew chicken, God, fam.
Bro, the curry goat and everything, fam. Nah, man. I'm actually annoyed, fam. You left us here with stream meats right now, fam. KCP,
you might have to sneak over to the league party.
Hey, I'm tempted, bro, but I'm not gonna do it. Let's wait for him to come back.
Say no more. 2
points for KCP tonight. Not really affecting the Denver Nuggets, but one to watch out for.
Yeah. Anytime he needs to knock down a shot, he's played some good defense in the game when he's needed to. That's mad. So ESPN slapped up a graphic of Heat undrafted points per game leaders, fam. And all of them, two of them's got 0 points, one's got 3, and Gabe's had got 11.
Fam. You know they're gonna be showing this graphic a lot during this series, you know.
Bro, fam, I'm just looking on Twitter, fam. People are like, so this is the finals you wanted, fam. I'm like, yo, chill, man, chill. You gotta let him make, fam.
Let them cook. Driving. He thought he was foul, but no. Butler can't get that to go. Bam, fighting for the rebound, but turnover. Here's Jamal Murray now. For KCP from the corner, knocks down the triple. And the Denver Nuggets lead by 19.
Man, this lead is extending. Miami don't look like they have the facilities to get back here in the Mile High City.
Bam Adebayo still going.
He's definitely going to end up with 30 at this point, and it's going to be all in vain.
Yep, for sure. Unless we see a Jimmy Butler, MPJ, open look for the triple, miss. Here's Caleb Martin, Duncan Robinson, Jimmy Butler. Duncan Robinson, that's an open look. He should be able to knock it down. He misses that completely. Wow.
Oh,
that was so wide. Oof. Ever seen that from Duncan Robinson before, in my opinion? I haven't seen it.
Oof. And he even took a second to just set himself.
Wow. By Jamal Murray. Offensive foul by Jamal Murray there. as he steps and goes up.
Yeah, Gabe Vincent does a good job there and rotating around. He kind of looks like he's on the slide a little bit. So I'm not too sure about that decision. If Michael Malone wanted to challenge that, potentially you would have a case. Here's Bam Adebayo now. Over to Martin. Jimmy Butler now in the post up against Aaron Gordon. And let's see what he can create.
Ooh, Caleb Martin knocking down the triple for his first points of the game.
Woo!
Man like Drizzy in the building. What you saying, man, bro? What's your thoughts on the game so far, Drizzy? Let us know in the chat.
So a 14-point lead here for Denver. 3:52 remaining in the third.
MPJ
Look
knocking
at
down the mid-range shot. Just the movement. Too easy. 14 points, 9 rebounds for MPJ now.
A lethal jump shooter that can, if you have a smaller defender on him, he will shoot right over you. Adebayo fading away again. Can't get the bounce.
Drizzy saying that the Nuggets will sweep them.
Well, if they continue playing like this, that could be a reality. But we hope, based on the adjustments that they could potentially make, that it will be a more competitive series. Butler can't get the jump shot to go that time.
Here's Murray. Bruce Brown for the triple. Knocks it down. Timeout, Miami. 19-point lead for the Denver Nuggets. 2:51 to go in the third. And it's not looking good for the Miami Heat right now. Bruce Brown.
Every time. Every time Miami want to go on a run, Denver answer. And this time, it's just right over Bam Adebayo. Shoots the triple and swishes.
Bro, I'll be back in like 2 seconds.
Say no more, bro. People, man. The most important thing and the beautiful thing about an NBA Finals matchup like this is there's no... Oh, is there a need to overreact? I don't think so. We have to see how the game's going to look. Maybe game 2, game 3, the latest. Miami needs to improve big time. And a lot of that is down to shot making, defensive. I would say at times they haven't been their greatest defensively. They've given some open looks, especially in that first half, open looks inside the paint from the 3-point line just due to collapses. But for the most part, it's the shots you're making. Miami, 6 of 23 now from downtown. 26 of 70 overall from the field. 37% as a team shooting-wise. So it's not even just from free. Denver, they've shot 54, 42, 90 splits as a team. They've just been the efficient side. They've knocked down their triples, 8 of 19 from the field, and they've got in the paint. They've finished. They've been able to get their rebounds, secure defensive possessions, and get out in transition, run, draw fouls. They had Miami in the bonus in that third quarter from the almost 8-minute mark, 8th minute mark, 7th something another. So Miami needs to do a better job of not just defending, but knocking down their shots, securing rebounds, because there are many times on the offensive boards, on the defensive boards, where there's been a bit of mismanagement, miscommunication in terms of who's going to grab this rebound, who's going to go up there, who's going to have the effort in order to secure this possession and create offensive stuff now. Hey, Drizzy, fam. Drizzy. I said, what the hell are you two wearing the suit for? This is the NBA Finals, Drizzy. I know this game might not be competitive right now, but this is the NBA Finals, big man. So make sure you come here correct with the suit, with the sunglasses, because this is important. NBA Finals time. This is like nothing else. But yeah, man. Game ones, they're always it's almost like a feed-out process where you want to steal the first game, and Miami have done that in each and every one of the series they played in already. Probably won't be able to do that tonight. Michael Malone, before the game, said, don't let it happen. You win the first game. You set the tone tonight in this series, and Denver have done that. It's well documented of how difficult a place it is to play in Denver, especially when you're traveling in. You're the away team. You've got to get used to the conditions, and Miami did that relatively early, but still, the atmosphere, not being able to make those shots defensively, stop guys like Jokic from making great plays. Jamal Murray, he's knocked down some shots tonight and had a really good performance himself. And then you got guys like MPJ, Bruce Brown just knocking down a triple. So it's been a whole team effort from the Denver Nuggets thus far in the matchup. 19-point lead now for Denver. Here's Bruce Brown, screen set by Jokic, and just floating it up and in. I was watching the FIFA Under-20 World Cup. I don't know how Gambia's their way into it. How is it so far, Drizzy? Because I've been seeing a lot of people speak about it. I haven't really tuned in yet myself. But let me know what's been your favorite part about the tournament so far. Let us know something about it. Shout out to Gambia, though. Warren saying, here comes the Spo adjustment, bro. He's the best coach, bro. Trust me. Hey, listen. Warren don't want to hear it this time. Here's Highsmith from 3. Misses. Bruce Brown let that one get out of bounds. Jokic, just not able to secure the pass there from Bruce Brown. Bruce Brown saying, yeah, it's my bad. 1:26 now remaining in the third quarter. We said it was going to be a big start to the second half for either side if somebody was trying to get back in the game. In this case, it was Miami or Denver were trying to close this one out. And it seems like Denver are well on their way to securing a Game 1 victory in the NBA Finals. Here's Jeff Green kicking it out to Jokic. Drives inside, floats it up, and gets fouled. Once again, 60-81 in favor of Denver. Nigeria beat Argentina, the host, in the round of 16. Wow. Jokic misses the first free throw there. On 14 points, sorry. Already has 11. Made that 11 assists. It's just too easy for him. Now 15. Lowry driving baseline. Giving it out to Duncan Robinson for 3. Misses again. Rebound Jokic. Screen by Jeff Green. Gives Jokic the matchup against Jimmy Butler. Bruce Brown taking over. Floating it up and in. So now he's been able to show off the float game. Bruce Brown. Lowry for 3. Knocks it down. Needed. So now the last 30 seconds of the third. And Bruce Brown just throwing it away there. And that's a backcourt violation. Brown is thinking it was deflected into the backcourt. We can see it again from this rebound. Well, no, they're showing the other rebound from the floater. But the referees have gone against his call, or judgment, should I say. Malachi, no.
Yeah, it's over. We done. Yeah,
Yeah.
this is a sweep, bro.
Hey, bro, have the belief, man. Have the belief. It hasn't been a good game one.
I definitely
so far.
I'm not blaming the altitude, but I've heard that it mess up your shot, and that's the only reason why I think we're shooting this bad. There's nothing else I could think why we're missing these wide open shots, bro.
Because there's been some of them where, like, for Max Strus, Duncan Robinson, where they've had the time to set themselves wide open and they've missed wildly. But I think more time here, especially for game 2, potentially, you get used to the conditions, get some shots up in practice, and maybe you're able to steal a game. But I think this one, it may be beyond reach in terms of Denver just being in a role. Miami still not able to find their groove offensively either. Yeah, hey, me and Roland spoke about this one earlier, and Chino was the one who read out the quote from Adam Silver. It doesn't look good. Obviously, he doesn't want to steal the limelight of the NBA Finals. He wants everybody to focus on Denver and Miami. But in the end of the day, I feel like Ja Morant, especially in that first part where he said we've uncovered a fair amount of additional information, that's not a good sign for him. And he may be getting a lengthy suspension. I mean, Adam Silver on a previous interview when he was on ESPN, I think, you could see how disappointed he was in Ja Morant, having spoken to him after the first incident. So now I don't think there will be a level of leniency towards him or a benefit of the doubt. Man, he might be the season. Whew.
People trying to put their pride in the way, bro. I told you how you beat this Denver team and just let Jokic score 50, bro. You have to. Because now
That's it.
You make Aaron Gordon start. You make Michael Porter start. They see the ball going in. Now they feel good.
It's true, bro. He's too smart of an offensive player to be
Bro, you have to tire him
taken
out,
out
bro.
of the game. Yeah.
Let him score 50, bro. But, I mean, it's what it is. Game 1. Let's see the adjustments Cole makes. Shoes gave us nothing. Caleb did give us a lot in the last series, but that's the last series. Right now, he ain't giving us nothing. Jimmy, I don't know what he on right now, but it ain't playing basketball.
Jimmy's got 11 tonight, man.
Bam.
After the first few minutes, he's kind of slowed down his scoring.
Right.
Huh?
I'm trying to figure out what I missed, bro.
Oh, the Miami getting their ass whooped.
Has Max Strus hasn't scored yet? Oh my god!
About to get sweet.
That's crazy. 0 for 10.
Where was
0
this
for 9 from 3.
Where was this Max Strus and Caleb Martin in the series before, bruv? This is what I be wondering. Where were these guys, bruv? Because this is what they are.
Hey, bro, they took it personal, fam. They took it personal.
They should take it personal here. This is your livelihood on the line, bruv. You will never have a better opportunity to be an NBA champion than this one here. That's nuts, man. Oh no. Highsmith with the high press there, just stealing the ball off of Murray, and he scores.
And then you're going as Jones with Jokic on the field. You're going as Jones.
Here's Jokic. Misses over Adebayo, rebound. He brings the ball up court. Robinson, Adebayo, Lowry.
Like giving Kyle Lowry the ball is such a waste, bro. Like it's just taking
Vincent
time off the clock. I mean,
knocking
good
down the
pass
triple.
to Gabe, but let's be honest, that's a bailout by Gabe. Like giving Lowry the ball is just taking time off the clock, bro.
You gotta let Jokic just score the ball. You can't allow him to facilitate, otherwise it's a problem. I hear that. Okay, Vincent, corner triple miss.
Bro, you just hit a shot from the same spot. Why did you? I thought that was off, because he moved too much to the left.
Here's Jokic, post up. Back to Murray. Reset.
Oh my God, where are you?
Oh, just lodge. Just lodge.
Is that a jump ball?
Yeah, it's got to be a jump ball.
Oh my God, I hate this. I hate that. That should be the next team ball, bro. Like that's how we hoop at the park, bro. Oh my God, I hate this.
Yeah, it's a jump ball, fam.
I hate that.
Whenever it happens, it's a jump ball.
I know, like I hate that so much, bro.
Did you see what Jeff Van Gundy said about changes they need to make to basketball?
Bro, he's a crackhead, bro. Just give the ref more control.
I said no halftime. What is it?
Remove the free throws until the later stages of the game and just put the points on the board,
bro. After every foul, that's mad, bro.
Yo.
What the hell is he? What's wrong with him, fam? Timeout, Denver.
They're about to start breaking down this zone now.
Ain't no run by Miami.
Carlisle with the triple there. Forcing the timeout.
I got a question for you, man. But I have to say, but I don't even know if the chat gonna hear it, bro. Can you end the stream and then restart it real quick?
just voice note us in the
No, here's it, bro. Is it just me or you, man, to be seeing a lot of them like on your Twitter feed, like timeline? Like you don't follow them, but like or is it just me? Check the chat. Check this chat right here. Or is it just me, bro? Like, I don't know, bro.
Those are bots, bruv.
Yeah, man.
They're bots, bruv. Oh, it is weird, fam. They're bots, I think. Bruv, I don't know what it means, fam, but it's bots, bro.
Yeah, fam. Bots be running wild on that Twitter place, fam. You know what's the worst thing, though? They have, like, them graphics designer bots, yeah? So every time you, like, tweet out something, say, like, you're going on stream and something like that, they'll follow you up and just, like, they'll message, they'll put in your chat, you want this, but you can tell it's just a bot, fam.
That's wild, fam.
This is interesting. What do you guys think about Shannon Sharp leading undisputed after the NBA Finals?
Definitely, because of Skip, bro.
Yeah,
I heard people can't work with that guy.
They bought him out.
After they had that kind of like confrontation, do you think he was kind of like, I don't know, do you think he was just enough is enough at that point.
Yeah,
they've had a
I think
relatively
Shaq.
good. Sorry,
I
bro.
mean, you can apologize, but like when you disrespect a man like that, like
Yeah,
I mean,
like
you
his whole
tolerate
career.
it ain't the same. Yeah, it ain't the same because you ain't gonna mess up your bag. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna
Yeah,
still get your bag. Like at the end of the day, in the back of your head, you're like, I don't wanna work with this guy no more. So like the first opportunity you can get to get out of there, you're gonna try to negotiate that. So I feel like that's what happened, bro. But I heard Skip is like that though, bro. Controlling. It's about him, or you know what I'm saying, and like you can't really say he's wrong. You know what I mean? So kind of crazy still. But I don't know what Miami doing right now, but they about need to just get the sweep going. But go ahead, see what you man got to say about it.
yeah, it's interesting. Obviously, they had the little confrontation, and I think Skip went a little out of hand. I've been seeing some stuff even since the news broke regarding that what Chino said, Skip, and him having full control over, you know, undisputed what happens there and who is employed to work on the show. So maybe it's just a situation where sometimes you can't work in those conditions and you want to either go on to do your own thing or work somewhere else where you'll be given a more fair opportunity, as Kyle Lowry knocking down a triple and making it a 10-point game.
I told you, they never have got it in them, man. They build leads and they're not able to hold them. Here's Jokic, Jeff Green.
That's too easy, bro. Like, what is Duncan doing? The zone is working, but that's too easy. With a grandpa doing that on you, bro. That's too easy, bro.
Robinson handoff from Bam Adebayo, feed inside to Highsmith, throws it back out to Vincent, putting up no hesitation, misses that time, and out of bounds.
MPJ, corner, triple miss.
He ain't
Miami
missing
are still in
another.
this game, you know. Miami are still in this game.
Oh
But
my
Duncan Robinson, you
god.
can't miss that though. You can't miss
Trying
it
to
on that
shoot their
position.
way out of it, bro.
Here's Murray, Jokic, foul.
Trying to shoot their way out of it, bro. Oh my god.
You gotta take your time, man. It's a 12-point game. You've got just under 8 minutes. Like, take your time. You have an opportunity to get back into the game. You just need to get your stops, and you need to score the ball. Like, but just be patient with it. Bruv, I seen this as well, bruv. Lukaku, bruv.
It's that Rock Nation link, man. Rock Nation.
Trust me. $14-point lead. Miami have only got 2 free throws this whole game. Oh, Adebayo unable to gather. Here's Murray. MPJ. Jokic. Backing down Highsmith. Spins. Turns the ball over. Oh, Highsmith turns the ball over for Miami. Here's Murray. MPJ sidestep. No. Drives. Jokic scores.
Bro, it's mad. I would call a timeout too. Like, what are we doing? I'm done, man. I hit my hand. Oh my god, bro. I didn't even meant to do that, bro.
Yeah, that was a bit of a crazy sequence there. Turnover on one side, turnover on the other side.
You just can't do that when you're chasing the game.
Yeah, MPJ was decided not to settle for the triple. Comes inside, feeds into Jokic, he scores and in. But I hope Inter win. I hope they win.
Hey, Forza Internazionale.
Bro, I hope they win because it's gonna be interesting, fam. Like, it's not so much of a foregone conclusion, like how people have already kind of set up. You know, because we all thought City were gonna win that last Champions League final that they were in, and then we all know the story there. So
yeah,
you know, and then obviously they have tomorrow. Like we keep forgetting tomorrow as well. The FA Cup final. That's not a foregone conclusion like the way they say it. Ten Hag is gonna have to cook up something to be able to make sure that we win that FA Cup. Yeah, the thing about it is, I always thought he was a very good.
Listen, hear me out real quick. Honestly, bro, if like we're down in that FA Cup final, right? 88th minute, and we're down like 2-1. I say somebody just take a straight red light, just studs up into De Bruyne's shin, just like mash it up, bruv. Yeah, I just said that, bro. I'm not seeing MCM didn't even move. Bro, just mash it up, bro. You know what I'm saying? Oh.
Hey Chino, how's dinner, man?
Bro, dinner tastes bitter, bro. I'm mad right now.
Oh man. man, like a shack.
Shaq to the full.
Man.
What are we saying? 6:50 to go. Denver lead.
Man.
By 14.
90.
Yeah, rest in peace to that lady, fam. I don't know what happened, fam, but I seen it on Twitter, fam. Rest in peace to that lady, bruv. Because he got kids, I think. He got like 3 kids or something like that. That's kind of mad. I can't lie. Adebayo scores. He's the only one doing something right now.
Credit to Bam, for real.
That's 26 points, 11 rebounds for Bam. That's a good performance, man, in a finals game 1. The rest of the team, though. Has Max Strus scored yet?
I haven't seen him put the ball in the net now. Still 0 for 10.
You can't let him turn, bro.
Hey, congratulations to man like Drizzy, man. Congratulations for the safe delivery each and every time, man.
Come on. At least Gabe is doing something. 16 points.
Yeah, knocked down some good shots in the second half. Potentially, maybe there's one more run in Miami.
Oh, there's a chance here. There's still a chance.
Lowry.
Lowry, corner, miss.
Like, why? Every time, like, you man are saying there's a chance. Why they go for a three, bro? Every time, bro.
Jimmy
And then
told my
Denver
man
score now and extend
Jimmy,
it. Every
Jimmy told
time,
him
bro.
to shoot the ball. Jimmy told him to shoot the ball. He kept telling him, shoot the ball. He ain't on this, bruv, shoot it. So
Hey, they've turned into the Celtics in this game, fam. They've shot the ball 35 times from free. Man. What's going on here?
I'm just saying. I have nothing to say on that one because it's true. Missoula ball wasn't working.
That Chino's right, bro. Why is it that these NBA teams feel like they need to keep on shooting the ball when it's clearly not working?
I don't understand that. Jamal Murray, miss. Oh, KCP grabbed the board. Wait, what happened? Oh, foul. Wow. Yeah,
KCP was the one that first kind of was like, damn.
Vibe saying you think Bowling Goalie is going to win the Champions League. He was meant to bag Ice Spice, but his first touch landed at Megan. Nah. KCP missing. If Inter win, they'll have 4 Champions Leagues. Hey, it's still a 12-point game, man. Time out Denver, man. There's still 4:41 to go.
It's still a game open here. But like what Chino said, man, Miami have not been able to make that right or correct decision on a consistent basis.
Bro,
in order
that's so
dent deeper in
like,
this.
bro, I hate internet and society, man, because the word I want to say, bro, people get in their feelings. So fucking stupid. Bro, every time you cut the lead to 12, you look to take a 3 to cut it to 7. No! Bro, they have no paint presence. Michael Porter Jr. with 5 block, bro. That's an out-of-body experience right now on defense for him, bro. Go in the paint, bro. Like, what are you doing? You come down, you jack up a 3, bro. They go back, they get 1. Or they get an N1 and send it back to 13, bro. You out every time we have a chance, cut it to single digit. We think we need a 3, bro. For what, bro? The tools are there. Just get stopped. What this is telling me, they don't trust their defense. Like the Celtics, bro. I felt like the Celtics didn't trust their defense, so they felt like they needed to shoot them way out of it, bro. Or shoot them way and make the lead more, bro. And that's what Denver do. Like Denver does that, bro. You know, Roland, I would say how they can make team come back in it. When they try to put games away, they try to shoot they're trying to shoot up the score with threes. And teams come back instead of just getting 2s and continue stretching their league. They shoot all these threes, bro. And I feel like, oh my God,
Jokic.
He missed. He missed.
There's a chance.
That's not his corner.
There's a chance for Miami. Highsmith with the layup. There's a chance. It's a 10-point game. It's not over, bro.
Just get stops, bro.
You can come away with a steal here. This is Miami clutch time now, bro. Like, it's what they be on. Keep the game close as long as possible.
That's too easy. That's too easy. I feel like Bam couldn't really step up too much because then he just passed it to Aaron Gordon. I get that, but where's the help on that side? Look at Gabe. I'm telling you, man, bro. I'm telling you, man. I'm watching it, bro. Every time.
The internet's got him as well, fam. Hand off. Jokic backing down. Ooh, that was nice from Jokic. Back up to 14, 23 points for Jokic now, 8 in the quarter. Adebayo into Highsmith. That's nice ball movement from Miami there.
Well, you see what I'm telling you, bro. You see, if that didn't happen, bro, it would have probably been 8, and then you'd have probably get a stop on that Jokic bucket. Because you missed, you couldn't really, you know what I'm saying?
Murray. Ooh, rebound. Ooh, turnover though. It's a chance here for Miami.
Kyle Lowry about to walk into a 3.
It's important. It's important.
Jimmy about to shoot.
Highsmith triple corner, knocks it down.
Oh yeah, he's taking.
It's a chance here. It's a 9-point game.
He's taking Strus minutes.
It's a 9-point game, Chino, bruv. Still a lot of time. Need a stop here though. Miami. Jokic. KCP. Mid-range. Gets it to goal. Here's Kyle Lowry.
Oh.
Turns it over. Bam. It was the wrong pass anyway from Kyle Lowry. Shouldn't have done that. Oh, and
oh, Highsmith put his hand up. I was about to say, I feel, yeah,
Aaron Gordon going to the line for a couple. 11-point lead for the Denver Nuggets right now. 1:52 to go in the game.
But you see this though. You see when they're winning games, they're blowing out teams by 130, 120. But you see this, and I feel like our defense was bad. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like our defense was bad. I know Spo's gonna make adjustment. Come on, man. Like, if we're gonna wake up tomorrow, ESPN gonna be like, this is a sweep. But if you watch basketball, you saw the game. You know what's gonna happen, bro.
Yeah.
You know it's just a few adjustments. Shooters got to make the shot because they're good. Look, then bam, do that. Yeah, that's game. Let's wrap it up.
One thing I've learned in any playoff series is you never overreact after the first game.
This guy painted his face with like the Joker, fam. You know, for Jokic days. This is nuts. You know the ones there. Yeah, I don't even think Jokic even like that name, bro. Why you man calling me Joker? Why you man calling me Joker, fam, bro? Am I a joke, bro?
Hey.
Like, what's this? Man from Serbia, he don't know nothing about that.
Nah, he actually likes the nickname because he's actually a comedian, they said.
Triple-double in finals debut. Jokic. Ooh, Gabe Vincent nearly turning the ball over there. Highsmith.
Oh, yeah, he's taking Strus minutes. Yeah, Strus, them minutes is gone, buddy.
18 points now for Haywood Highsmith.
Through 22 minutes is crazy. I don't think he ever replicates this again in these finals, though. If I'm being totally honest. I think
that's easy.
Tough fade away.
Yeah, Jokic.
I think Max
simply Vincent.
Ooh, Gabe Vincent
replies. So we have under a minute to go. 93-104. Still a big lead to come back from in the time that they have remaining. Miami needs some stops right now.
This game is done, unfortunately.
Yeah, that game. I don't know why I see him talking about that. This game is done.
Hey, listen, man. Wild things happen sometimes in sports.
It's
over.
32 seconds. I don't think so this time.
It's over, man. It's over.
Yeah.
They
Yeah,
emptied
yeah,
their bench, fam. It's finished.
Yeah. So wins in. Max Struz came off the bench in garbage time. Nah, that's nuts, bro. How do you lose? How do you fall out the rotation in a game, bro? That's crazy. That is nuts, bro.
Man,
They
say,
said,
yo, get up some
said,
shots, big
they
man.
said you
From
got a
now.
game with Jovic. Yeah, you two dunk as well. Oh, nah. They threw you in the garbage time. You know, that's crazy, bro. I Spo's angry as hell. You can tell. MPJ can't get the shot to go.
What is Jovic doing, man?
Well. Game 1.
That's all she wrote.
About to conclude here. It's been an interesting night. We've spoken about a lot, especially at the start of the stream.
So can you pick your switch? Can you switch your pick now, Roland, please?
I'm not switching nothing. Miami coming back in game 2. They're gonna be the first team in this playoffs to beat Denver on the road. Let's see.
Whew, congratulations to Denver now going up 1-0 in the series.
Miami gonna come back, man. Like we already know this. Like in the next game, there'll be an adjustment made by Spo, and all that needs to happen is the Miami shooters need to shoot. They need to shoot like how they were.
When are they releasing Jimmy from the prison in Boston? Because I feel like he didn't make the flight to Denver, bro.
Bro, Max Struz didn't make the flight to Denver. I don't know who that was out there today, bro. Him, Caleb Martin as well. Where did he go? Where did Caleb Martin go? That's crazy. Man.
1 for 7 himself, Caleb Martin, from the field.
Non-existent today. You know, like Chino said, he maxed out against the Celtics. Did he just use up everything?
14 assists, most in an NBA Finals debut.
Jokic on a different level. Like when you look at
what I tell you, man. If he gets plus 10 assists, you lose. You lose in the game. Every time.
27 points as well for Nikola Jokic.
You let him get it all. Points, rebounds, assists.
A triple-double in his finals debut. Only Jason Kidd in 2002 to be able to do that in a finals debut. That's crazy. Miami needs to come out like someone stole their money in game 2. Spo needs to make adjustments and some of these off.
Yeah, Arrow is definitely playing game 2, and he's gonna eat that draft coverage up.
Vibe said it's all Bam's fault. Bam Zelensky cost everyone. Big up to RD Denver to win it all, according to him. Whew.
Yeah, that's what I need you to say too, Roland.
Yeah.
Hey, no face, no case.
No face, no case, fam.
No face, no case.
Trust me. Boy.
Can you switch your pick, bro?
I'm not switching nothing, bro. Miami is 7, innit? You got to win your 4 games, man. But it'd be interested to see what Spo does in this second game, which will be returning on Sunday night, early Monday morning for us over here in the UK. The Denver Nuggets running out winners in game 1, 104-93. Woo! The finals have begun, people. Big out to everybody who's been in the chat from the beginning. Big out to Vibes, RD, Mans, Drizzy, Yank, Guarin. Who else?
Isaac, Armin.
Yes, sir.
Super Nick.
Yes, sir. Big out to everybody. We'll be back very, very soon. Make sure you're hitting the like button on both channels. We are co-streaming on Pros Only Sports and on CM22. Make sure you're hitting the subscribe button as well if you're new. Hit the notification bell. And we're out, people. See you very soon. Monday morning.